the attack, and both men are exchanging strikes to kick things off.
King Tech has been playing psychological games with Eddie Thomas, and looks like Eddie's not ready to let the psychological games continue. Very happy to move it on to the physical realm.
Ready to explode, what did you say?
Ah, yeah, because that's his nickname.
Cypress, you just gave me a look. What was that?
I give you a lot of looks. I don't know. You got to define which one is good.
We got to make a Cypress look spreadsheet.
Well, so far Eddie Thomas content to use the weaponry already available in the ring, but let's not forget, this is a street fight. Everything is legal here for this iChampionship matchup, including a poke to the eye.
You know, Eddie Thomas still has lots of thank you to me for helping him win the iChampionship. I don't need a thank you, I don't need a pat on the back, but just let me know I led his path to this iChampionship.
So you don't need the thanks and the accolades, but you're going to remind us that you're not getting them every opportunity.
I'm saying that he hasn't done it. I don't need it, but you know it would be the right thing to do.
Atomic drop by the champ, sending King Tech into the corner. And then a scoop slam by Eddie.
Let's just forget the champs. They're ready. Is he going for the figure C4?
Yes, he is indeed.
No, but kicked off and meets King Tech with the drop kick.
Wonder if that was a little bit of a fake out from the champ. Because it is really early in the match for the figure C4 to be broken out.
And explosive Eddie Thomas going underneath the ring, but stopped by the Mad Queen.
King Tech sneaking up from behind Eddie Thomas. Give the assist to the Mad Queen on that one. Well, they are in a dangerous spot now, not just because of the ring posts, but because there is weaponry galore underneath that ring apron.
We would have found out, but you know, the Fighting Queen got in the way. Accidentally. Sometimes you're out there, you don't realize you're in the way because she's not used to being part of the street fight, so she probably didn't do it on purpose.
Are you calling the Mad Queen clumsy?
No, I'm saying she didn't realize that there was, she probably was not used to a street fight.
Oh, unaware.
Yeah, so she was just standing there and she didn't know that, Eddie Thomas wanted a weapon. She's the manager. Manager's allowed to be out outside.
Lighting up the chest of explosive Eddie Thomas.
It is a spatula.
I hope we get a pineapple on this match.
I hope we didn't just steal that from concessions. I guess my dinner just went out the window. No hamburgers.
You don't need any more of those.
Tech sending Eddie back into the ring under the bottom rope.
I guess that's why Rich got the lifted L stick.
Leaving the spatula behind.
Come on, you got this one, MCL.
You got it. I refuse. No, go ahead. You call it.
Oh, what an enziguri.
It was a technical
knockout. Yes, I'm aware.
Me and Cypress both looked in your direction, and we really wanted you to call that.
I could feel your eyes on me. As King Tech now turning his eyes underneath the ring, looking for some more implements of destruction. Is that a crutch?
That indeed is a crutch.
And now we're going outside the building completely.
I mean, talk about mind games. Explosive Eddie Thomas needed one of those things to hold himself up when he got his ACL repaired.
Well, the Mad Queen holding the door open, and now we've got a step ladder.
Oh, he's getting rid of the weapon. Smart move.
All right,
so I guess my concept of mind games is out the door. Literally.
I guess King Tech thinks he can beat Eddie in the ring. Do it legally.
Well, you also have to wonder, those set of keys are somewhere lurking.
Oh, absolutely.
A good call, Cypress. I totally forgot about this.
That's why I am a top broadcast journalist, and you're you.
Well, speaking more to the keys, what do they unlock?
Well, Mad Queen has just thrown a chair into the ring.
You gotta purchase a DLC to find that out.
Does it unlock the weapon of the new gods, as you said? Can we see the Great Awakening?
I still want to know what the Great Awakening is. I'm waiting.
The Mad Queen sending the chair into the ring to help out King Tech. That's the move we had commentary here called pulling a Cypress.
What do I never I never gave King Tech a chair.
Not King Tech, but you know who.
Once again, the Mad Queen getting involved in this match, distracting Eddie Thomas. Eddie saying, if you want to get in the ring, come on ahead.
But that gave King Tech enough time to recover and take out the leg of Eddie Thomas.
It's a drop kick to that injured knee.
Surgically repaired knee of Eddie Thomas.
And don't forget, Eddie was back way, way ahead of schedule, so we're not 100% sure that that knee is completely healed.
He's just yelling out to the Fighting Queen what weapons he wants.
I mean, it worked.
He literally got a wet floor sign.
Yeah, he placed the order, and the order was delivered. Eddie trying to keep it away from Tech. Tech with all sorts of bad thoughts right now. Oh! Smashing the shoulder of Eddie Thomas. Oh! And now working his way down the back. Our iChampion, the explosive one, in a lot of trouble right now.
Placed the wet floor sign over Eddie Thomas's head.
Yeah, a drop kick to that sign is going to do a crazy amount of... Oh!
Or just a punt right to the head. I mean, he's not moving. That might be the end of explosive Eddie Thomas's reign.
Not exactly the best of covers.
No.
The Fighting King.
Also not an incredibly strong kick out from Eddie, and he still just barely beat the pinfall.
He just had a wet floor sign punted across his head.
I thought you were going to criticize referee Ryan T's counting there, Cypress.
Would I ever criticize Ryan T?
Come on, Cypress. Even you know the answer to that one.
I know, the guy's taking a lot of heat tonight.
More damage to that shoulder being done. Now King Tech switching over to the right side.
I mean, truly picking apart explosive Eddie Thomas.
Focusing on the trapezius muscle.
That's fancy. I never heard of that one before. We have this?
Yeah, it's also referred to as your trap.
Oh, okay, there we go.
You never heard of
Eddie Thomas! Where did that come from?
Thank God Eddie Thomas just got me out of the situation.
I see what you did there.
And now going to the top rope. We're going to test if that knee can stand the pressure. Oh, but cut short.
Smart move by Tech, just throwing his weight into the ropes, sending Eddie Thomas off balance.
Now Tech going to meet him in the corner. Shot to the ribcage and a shot to the head.
Superplex getting set up here by King Tech.
And the King has fallen.
Eddie from the top turnbuckle. Swanton, nobody home though.
And if his back was bad before, it's extremely bad right now.
Oh, King Tech calling for the keys.
Keys to his car to get out of this match? Or?
The keys to the future of UWA Elite is how he has referred to them before.
You know, if I had someone like the Fighting Queen by my side when I was wrestling, they had any weapons, maybe I would have had a longer career.
Eddie Thomas on wobbly legs. Catches King Tech though.
And a Manhattan drop.
The worst Manhattan drop.
An atomic, well no, it's already an atomic drop.
Oh! Kicked into the wedge steel chair and his head went right through the seat of that chair.
Eddie Thomas actually went through the middle turnbuckle.
You know, I forgot that chair was there until his head collided with it.
Good Lord. If Eddie didn't have a concussion before. I mean, Ryan T has checked on him, said he's okay to continue, but...
And now King Tech has his hands on the keys. Oh wait, no, he tossed him back to the Mad Queen.
I mean, there's a "Let's Go Eddie" chant, but could it be too little, too late?
Yeah, I don't think Eddie's going anywhere.
1, 2.
Wait, no.
Not quite enough. Not quite enough to put away the iChampion. King Tech looking for his 4th iChampionship title reign. But the explosive one not ready to give up that belt yet. He's only held it for 4 weeks.
And now back to the wet floor sign and maybe a chair as he looks for more.
We haven't seen the cane yet. That's been a frequent weapon used by both King Tech and the Mad Queen.
Takes him out and just shoves him back to the apron and stomps the back.
Right between the shoulder blades. Tech's planting that boot.
The good thing for Eddie Thomas is Tech is working his back so bad right now, he'll forget about his knee.
That's a fair point. I mean, he's certainly switched focus. Strategy by King Tech, or is it going to backfire?
Now he's got the steel trash can lids in the ring. Just putting together everything and anything he could find.
No weapons for you, Eddie!
Well, Eddie went to grab the chair and Tech just squished his fingers in between the chair.
With no weapons for you, Eddie.
Eddie Thomas has been unable to grab one weapon in this match.
Tech trying to get the fans riled up for him, but they're dead silent.
Yeah, just taunting the crowd. I don't even think, I can't imagine that King Tech expects any applause for him from the crowd.
Well, only the ones that are following the Great Awakening.
He's calling for a power bomb, but wait, no! Reversed into a back body drop onto the assortment of weapons.
Yeah, we got chairs, we've got garbage can lids, and we've got King Tech.
He made the cardinal mistake. Never call out the name of the move before you do it.
And a running blockbuster from explosive Eddie Thomas.
I think he might have hurt himself there too. And now going after the left knee.
You can see Eddie Thomas is still nursing his own injury, his own injured knee. Fisherman suplex.
Onto the weapons, 1, 2. Oh no, another close count.
Not quite perfect from Eddie Thomas. And now it's King Tech having to fight his way out of pinfalls. Eddie says that's it. Let's see if King Tech is going to play along.
He's got him in the detonator position.
Looking for the detonator onto the garbage can lids, but a low blow from King Tech.
And that's legal.
Yeah, say it's a street fight. You can do it all you want. Ryan Keelan's right at it.
Tech setting him up again.
Technicality coming up. No. Going for the ride is Tech, and back on the aprons. On the weapons again.
And Eddie with the figure C4. Figure C4 from Eddie Thomas. And look, Eddie is right by the ropes. King Tech is miles away.
Oh, but rolling, and he finds his way to the rope. But there's nothing he can do.
It's a street fight. Weapons are legal. Holding on to the ropes is legal. Fighting past the 5 count? Yes, once again, perfectly legal.
Is he calling? Oh, he's calling for the cane!
And he blocks it.
And he's using his cane against him, applying more pressure on the figure C4.
Increasing the torque with that. And then Eddie stealing the garbage can lead and then delivering it 3-4 times, and then King Tech taps out. King Tech couldn't take the impacts anymore.
What a match.
But you know who does support the Do or Die Posse? Cypress, who's going out to collect the tag team belts from Big Dan.
Am I ringing the bell, or what are we doing here? I didn't get an official word from
So there's still, all 4 men are in the ring. We don't have an official match yet. I think we have to wait until we get a one-on-one. Do-si-do here from the shot callers. KTB and Roller into the corners. Yeah, I mean, it's all legal. The bell hasn't rung yet. Out of the ring go the do or die Posse and the shot callers standing tall in the middle.
Cypress, what's going on here? Is your game plan already falling through?
I missed the beginning. I was getting the belts from Big Dan.
The shot callers taking out both members of the do or die Posse. Oh, Big Dan looked like he was about to get involved here. Flash Carter caught him before he could do any damage to the shot callers.
You know, how come you guys, Bulldog Pittman comes out, the cost King take a match. Oh, Bulldog Pittman back from injury. No one wants to mention.
All right,
no one
the bell
wants to
has
mention
rung.
Big Dan coming back from an injury.
I said Big Dan. Look at who's here. Big Dan is alongside the do or die Posse. Oh, Enziguri from Flash.
Well, now this match is officially underway as we had one-on-one action in the ring. Now tagging in Jay the Key Evans.
Oh, we're gonna force Roller to dance here.
Oh man, that's old school right there. And a double super kick to follow.
It's all fun and games. All fun and games right now. We don't play games.
Scoop slam by Jay Evans.
Shot callers just having a good old time right now. Their game plan is going quite well.
Yeah, much better time than do or die Posse seems to. Flash Carter with the taunt onto KTB.
And shoulder to the gut there. To Robbie Roller for the Northern Light suplex.
With the bridge, 1, 2. Jay Evans had to get out of the ring before our referee was able to make his 3 count. I wonder if that made a difference.
It did.
No, it didn't.
No? You're confident that Robbie Roller would have kicked out of that with no problem.
100%.
Now Flash Carter going to the top rope with Big Dan right there to grab the ankle. And he kicks Big Dan to the outside.
Yeah, but it gave Roller enough time to recover.
Oh, what a crossbody. And Flash is lucky that his neck didn't bounce off the rope for some whiplash. That was awfully close.
Yeah, that was just some dead weight that Roller was trying to roll over to get a pinfall.
Yeah, that would have been so sad.
Tag into KTB.
I'll be honest though, I did instruct KTB and Roller, do as much damage to Flash as you can, but don't put him out of action because I don't want him sitting next to us again.
Flash Carter has done commentary for us a couple of times before.
We call it that.
Not exactly Cypress's favorite commentary partner, however.
It has nothing to do with that. He got some jokes over on me.
KTB with the roll and the shoulder.
And the tag. It's Robbie Roller. Oh, well.
Now it's Roller's turn to throw a couple of taunts the shot caller's way.
Roller's is a little more grown up than Flash.
A little bit.
Mature.
PG-13.
Yeah, there we go.
Flash's taunt, I think, is what someone did to JC the other day in 5th grade science class. Just kidding, it's summer.
What, you gave him a swirly?
Summer school.
You are pretty dumb.
I walked right into that one.
Flash off the ropes. KTB meets him with an elbow.
You see, shot caller, you're trying to have fun, play games. Like I said, do or die Posse, we don't play games. We're just hard hitting. And KTB is mauling.
Yeah, it's all about business with the do or die Posse here. Shot callers with a little more style to their substance.
Now the up and over. Wait, no. Roll up. Gets a 2 count out of it. Back to his feet. And the enziguri.
Another one by Flash. With Big Dan up on the apron again.
Distracting ref Jeff.
The tag is made. Jay the Key Evans gets the tag in from Flash. KTB gets the tag to Roller. But he didn't. Our ref Jeff didn't see the tag.
What tag?
I mean, Robbie Roller just literally clapped his hands together to make it sound as if it were a tag.
I didn't see a tag to Jay Evans.
Did you see a tag to Roller?
No, I was watching Big Dan. So to be fair on both sides, I didn't.
You need a better prescription glasses there, son.
I'm a fair person. I was looking to see what Big Dan was doing.
You're a fair person.
I get it.
See, it works in 2 ways.
Dropping the knee on the neck of Flash Carter, who is in desperate need of a tag. He did get one, but
yeah, it didn't count, unfortunately for him. Scoop slam by Roller.
In comes KTB. Oh, good Lord.
I mean, like it or not, the Do or Die Posse doing a fantastic job of keeping the shot callers separated.
Like it. Just like it.
And now, Big Dan giving some direction to Robbie Roller as he rolls Flash Carter into the ring for a pinfall.
It was a little slow there, Ref Jeff.
Took a few extra moments for Roller to get Flash back into the ring. That might have been the difference. Just a split second we've seen all week. A split second is the difference between victory and defeat in many of these matches at the fair.
And another tag as Robbie Roller makes his way into the ring.
Flash is trying to fight his way out of the grip of KTB, but he didn't have a whole lot behind those punches. Roller with something akin to a cover.
Now it just looks like he's choking Flash Carter, and he was counting himself. He didn't even need Ref Jeff to count.
He has to the count of 5.
Now he's got, what is that, Poland Spring water bottle?
He's got a water bottle, but he's got his
Can't
calf.
say that, JC.
He's got his calf
Just
on
a
the
water
neck.
bottle.
Yeah, we are a non-sponsored stream here. He had his leg on the neck of Flash Carter.
Oh, did he? I didn't notice.
Neither did Ref Jeff, unfortunately. And that means that Flash Carter has lost even more of the energy that he had just a few moments ago.
Maybe he shouldn't have wasted like the first 3 minutes of his entrance dancing. He had more energy right now.
I mean, there is something to be said for that. The high energy entrance of the shot callers may be taking something away from their in-ring prowess.
And that kick building up separation, and the blockbuster!
And look at Jay Evans on the apron.
Again, wasting energy.
Desperate for the tag from Flash. Roller looking to get a tag to KTB to maybe cut off Flash before he can get the tag, but no, tag is made on both sides.
In comes Jay the Key over KTB and a clothesline.
Here comes Roller. Pop-up powerbomb from Evans. Oh, the chop lighting up the chest of KTB. The King of the Barons, though, going to send Evans into the opposite corner.
Into a power slam. 1, 2. Oh, close, near fall for the shot callers.
And you are not going to see too many better power slams than the ones delivered by Jay the Key Evans.
Now Big Dan getting out of the way of Jay the Key, but going over to Robbie Roller, just
trying to ice down the neck a little bit, trying to cool him down a little. Meanwhile, Jay Evans.
oh!
Yeah, but the roll through from Evans, he saw that KTB was getting out of the way, but it was still too late to avoid the kick.
Completely telegraphed. Well scouted, I must say so myself.
Oh, and just shoved Robbie Roller into KTB, who spills to the outside. In comes Flash Carter.
Last call from the shot callers. The cover from Flash 2. KTB just barely making the save.
There you go, KTB. There you go. Right into the corner, make the tag.
Do or Die Posse was on the verge of disaster. And in comes KTB, who's tagged. Flash Carter.
Flash the legal man right now, I believe, on the shot callers. An attempt at the marquee kick by Jay Evans.
Into the fireman's carry he goes, but Flash Carter. Whoa!
Flash was going for the crossbody, but KTB catches him. He's got Evans and Flash both. The fall away slam. Both of the shot callers going head over heels. KTB yelling for Flash to get up.
An insane show of strength in the spear.
You can count to 10.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, you could maybe count to 2.5, Cypress.
Flash Carter able to kick
3.
out.
That was 3.
It most certainly was not.
I thought this was over myself.
There is still life in the shot callers.
Well, there may not be after this one. But Flash, wait, he escapes, tagging in Jay the Key once more.
KTB not looking for a tag onto Roller. Roller's still in a bad way on the apron. The marquee kick from Jay the Key Evans.
KTB down but not out as he gets back to his feet rather quickly.
Last call coming from Flash.
And that could be it. Taking a little bit too much time though to get to the pin. 1, 2.
Robbie Roller put the leg of KTB on the bottom rope.
There's a reason why Robbie Roller was over there. He knew. He knew.
I didn't even see him on the other side of the ring.
Oh, I saw him.
And again, handing him a water bottle is Big Dan. A little refresher there for Robbie Roller, but not for long as the shot callers bringing him in the ring.
Look like another double team. Wait, Big Dan coming over to our commentary position, grabbing one of the tag team belts.
On the low blow to Flash Carter, Ref Jeff is none the wiser.
3 points for Robbie Roller.
Man, Big Dan just took the belts. He just grabbed them.
He did indeed.
I didn't have.
Yeah, you weren't exactly. Not a whole lot of resistance.
It wasn't a chair.
Jay the Key Evans cracked with 1/2 of the tag team championships.
Roller with the double stomp. KTB with a burning hammer. 1, 2, still the champ.
What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you?
Coming out for the triple threat match against Ryan Ryzz and Miles Penn, and telling in their entrance, Ryzz and Penn coming out together?
I know, as if, like, we already said it's a glorified handicap match, as if they weren't even trying to hide it. It just came out at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, this is a 2-on-1. Ryan Ryzz and Miles Penn. This started against the Diligent Enterprise. A defeat by the Lost Boys, and they did not take it well.
All right, Cypress, let's see if your theory holds true. Is this going to be a handicap match for Athan Promise?
I mean, do you really want to make me right? I know you don't like when I'm right, but...
Yeah, I mean...
I wouldn't make you write a paragraph, Cypress.
All signs point in that direction right now as Penn and Ryzz are taking turns assaulting Promise. I mean, we're going to put a great big question mark on the end of this. Their tag team partner?
I mean, they're all known as the Lost Boys.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're all lost in this entanglement.
Well, notice Ryzz and Penn not wearing the Lost Boys gear. They're wearing their own individual gear.
Yeah, Athan Promise.
I mean, he's already in bad shape. We're 2 minutes into this match. And I wouldn't be surprised if Athan Promise ate a pinfall here. So, well, never mind. Promise maybe has a little bit left in the tank.
Maybe use that holding ricochet off the ropes, sending both Ryzz and Penn to the outside.
Athan Promise with the plancha going up and over the top rope onto both Penn and Ryzz.
Well, not 100%, but using everything he's got against both Ryzz and Penn.
And now, I mean, Cypress, as the former professional wrestler here among our commentary group, I got to ask you, if you're Athan Promise, do you go for something quick? Do you try and slow it down? Do you try and separate the two? Like, how do you possibly prepare for a 2-on-1 match?
Well, you start out going quick because you want to get it done. Because he knows what he's getting into. He knows it's a handicap match. He asked for the match.
Right.
So I would definitely go quick, but if you can't get it quick, you just got to kind of hope that one of them does something, one of them screws up, basically. I'll just say it just like that.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, like, you're going to have to worry about trying to counter, duck, dive. You need the 5D
Dip,
to dodge, basically.
Yeah. Well, Athan Promise delivering the drop kick to both men on the outside of the ring, and now we've got Ryzz back in. Looks like... Oh, it looked like Promise was going to be going for the double stomp, but instead a set of double team maneuvers by Penn and Ryzz. And look at that, Ryzz didn't even care if Penn got the pinfall. I mean, it goes down as a loss for Ryzz.
I think they just want to teach Athan Promise a lesson. They've been trying to tell Athan Promise that he needs to do what they're doing. He needs to break the rules because they're not getting anywhere, playing the goody two-shoes. And Athan did not want to do it, and now they're just trying to show him what he's missing out on, basically.
Yeah. Get on the same page. That was the mantra of the Lost Boys, at least of Ryan Ryzz.
And we saw, MCL, it escalated so quickly Thursday night. Athan Promise is the one that started the assault basically on the others.
Yeah, all 3 Lost Boys were responsible for each other's eliminations from the tournament.
Athan just couldn't take it anymore, and he just went at Ryzz and Penn first. I'm not saying they didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
But technically,
there is certainly something to be said for that.
Yeah, technically he did, but he struck the first blow.
And Athan Promise just continues to take a beating here from both Ryzz and Penn, and the chest lit up.
And you gotta wonder, like, psychologically what it does for Athan Promise. These guys are best friends. I mean, I should say. They go everywhere together. They don't just come here and show up in team.
Right.
They're friends, like legit friends. And this is what I was talking about.
Promise getting out of the way.
You gotta hope one of them screws up.
I mean, I just saw Ryan Ryzz lick the palm after the chop. Does that do anything? Give you any advantage or something like that, Cypress? I've seen that done many a time.
I never understood. Let me lick my hand real quick and take your shirt off.
Whoa.
This is a family show.
Yeah, what are you guys talking about? I was gonna chop him.
Use your words, Cypress.
Athan Promise sending Penn outside, and then the flatliner into the middle turnbuckle, but Penn back in to cut off Promise. Good grief.
Oh my God, that was the damnedest big boot I've ever seen in my career.
Holy buckets, man.
That's more devastating than Lionel Messi kicking like the soccer ball at full strength. That's insane.
It's Lionel Messi, but that's okay.
Lino, whatever they call him.
MC Hill's a big soccer fan, he'll tell you.
Oh yeah, right.
I'm a medium-sized soccer fan, at least. It's like my shirt size. I wear an extra medium. Just like a medium, just a little extra.
Oh, so that's what XM radio stands for.
Penn on the middle turnbuckle. Ryan Ryzz, look at that chin lock he's got on Promise. Promise trying to fight his way out of it, trying to get the crowd here at the Middlesex County Fair behind him. A couple of elbows, but still, look, Penn finally coming down from his perch on the turnbuckle.
I wonder if Athan Promise is regretting for asking for this match right now.
Yeah, Athan Promise was demanding a match against both Penn and Ryzz, and yeah, as you said, Cypress, probably second-guessing that quite a bit right now. All the momentum as an Irish whip from Ryzz sends Penn in, and then Penn gives Ryzz a little extra too. Athan Promise using Ryzz as a step stool, sending Penn outside the ring, and now look behind you, Promise. Here comes Ryzz. Promise ducking under a second one, and then the flying forearm.
I gotta say, I'm pretty surprised that Athan Promise is still in this fight. That it's still going on.
Yeah, but look at him flat on his back. That's taken everything out of Athan Promise.
Oh, not
anymore. You spoke too soon there, MC Hale.
Right on cue.
He's getting that second win.
Clothesline to Penn. Back elbow to Ryzz. Enziguri from Promise.
Hey, we were talking soccer. It almost looked like a Pele kick there.
Almost. Promise is feeling it now. Both opponents in opposite corners. Big clothesline to Ryzz. Clothesline to Penn. Clothesline to the turnbuckle. Another flatliner into the middle turnbuckle.
Oh, what a kick to the back. And a flatliner to Penn. Is this it? 2. Not enough.
Athan Promise almost stole. I'll tell you what, if he wins this match, it will be a steal. He has no business winning this match, so if he can somehow figure out a way, I will give my props to Athan Promise.
Promise going way up to the high rent district. Double stomp onto Penn. Yes, it connects right between the shoulder blades. Tornado DDT coming. No. Penn is able to stop it short. Dropping him right into a stunner from Ryzz. Ryzz hooking the leg. 1, 2, and no. Still only 2.
I notice Penn didn't attempt to break the pinfall either, so
neither one of them, I think, care about wins and losses right here. Cypress, I think you said it. They're just trying to teach a lesson.
Yeah, it's all it is. It's a win for either one wins. It's a win for both of them in their mind, and just the punishment is a win.
Ryzz taking the straps down.
His power level has increased to maximum fold.
Oh, the spear hits the wrong target. Ryzz takes out Penn. Penn rolls underneath the bottom rope and out to ringside. But look who's standing tall. Athan Promise with a kick to the side of the head. Promise looking like he's setting up for another double stomp, and he hits on Ryzz. Off the ropes goes Promise. Tilt-a-whirl DDT, yes! 1, 2, and
Nearly captured victory there from Athan Promise in this 2-on-1 battle.
You got to give Athan Promise credit. I mean, it's a handicap match, like we said, and he is holding his own.
yeah, I mean, Ryzz and Penn making absolutely zero effort to go against one another. Everything directed against Athan Promise.
The only time they hit one another is when
It was
Athan moved out,
inadvertent,
moved out of the way.
Promise up top again, but this time Ryzz goes to meet him. Ryzz from the middle turnbuckle. Penn is now
Whoa, what is going on
lifting
here?
Ryzz. We're getting a little extra height on what looks like a superplex. All three of the Lost Boys come crashing down to earth.
And all three men are down. Ref Jeff starting the count here.
I mean, that might actually be the best possible result here, is just a triple count out. Send the Lost Boys to the back, let them lick their wounds, try to figure out what is next for their tag team.
But Penn back to his
What
feet
remains of their tag team.
Penn gonna fly.
Oh, the moonsault!
Picture perfect.
Oh, wait a minute!
Hang on.
Ryan Ryzz just broke up the pinfall.
Miles Penn is being accused by Ryzz of somehow ruining the superplex.
And now this is what Athan needs. This is what Athan Promise needs. He needs them to lose their cool, and that's what they're doing.
Ryzz and Penn toe-to-toe in the middle of the ring, exchanging hands. Penn starting to get the upper hand. Discus forearm from Ryan Ryzz.
And Athan Promise now getting involved once more into a roll-up. 1, 2.
Two count. Oh, the knee.
Ryan Ryzz has got a chair.
The knee from Promise.
And, well, this is a triple threat match, so pretty much anything goes.
And this chair is coming to play a lot this week with these three.
Yeah, the Cypress Special being entered into the ring right now.
I moved on. I'm on the belts now.
The knee to the back of the neck. Penn is just dead weight on those ropes. Oh! The steel chair to the back from Ryan Ryzz.
And as we said, this is a triple threat. There's no disqualifications in this match. Using the chair is perfectly legal. Oh! The echo of the steel against spine. Oh, is Ryzz going to give one to Penn?
It looked like it for he thought about it. It looked like he thought about it, but I think cooler heads have prevailed.
All right. I mean, Penn now with the chair looking to get his turn. Another chair shot, this time to the lower back of Promise. They're just taking him apart piece by piece now.
I mean, at this point, come on, you can just pin him.
Cypress, the unlikely voice of reason.
Oh! What a kick!
A spinning kick from Athan Promise into the chair.
The chair kicked into the face of Penn and now ricocheting off the ropes into the head of Ryan Ryzz.
Ryan Ryzz just hit himself in the face with the chair.
This is an insane matchup. This is prime opportunity for Athan Promise to take advantage of this match.
And Athan Promise and Miles Penn locked eyes and both went for the chair.
Oh, Athan Promise with the chair. Penn says, what are you going to do? Challenging him. Penn yelling, do it.
He's asking for it.
But the fans here are bloodthirsty.
To the abdomen goes the chair.
Yeah, Penn was attacking Promise. I don't know that Promise had much of a choice
Yeah, I
there.
think that was more of a defense mechanism.
And then Promise hitting Penn once, twice, 3 times with the chair. Let's make it 4, 5, why not?
This is just a brutal beatdown from a more than frustrated Athan Promise.
Double-digit shots, 10 hits.
Oh, we counted that, Cypress.
with the steel chair onto his current, I don't know, tag team partner. I have no idea what's going on in the stable.
The Lost Boys, we're all lost.
To be determined, I guess.
I guess.
Oh my God, is he going for? I think he's going for.
Oh, Promise is looking for a double stomp on the chair. Is it
the marshmallow stomp?
Oh,
and then it is! His head bounced right off the seat of that steel chair.
Athan Promise curb stomping Ryzz onto the chair and getting the victory.
Athan Promise. Athan Promise has just defied all odds. It was basically a 2-on-1 matchup right here. He has beaten both Ryzz and Miles Penn. That's Jimmy Storm holding the belt right there.
Well played. No disqualifications, no countouts. Everything is legal. Pinfalls and submissions. The only way to. All right.
For the Brawl, excuse me, MC.
No worries. They know the rules. Or lack thereof.
Manhattan drop.
Good way to start. Take some of the wind out of the sails of Corvis. So much for that.
And there goes the seat of the chair.
And we're going to touch on this, MC Hill. We talked about it during the week again. Joey Adams wrestled multiple matches as Corvis goes face first into the chair. Wrestled multiple matches, multiple days, every day. Corvis wrestled maybe, 3 or 4 matches?
I think it was, 3, and 2 of them were tag matches.
Right, and he even came out and told Joey Adams this to his face.
Yeah, and you and I, Cypress, have been talking about this, as you said, all week. Is that better for Joey Adams to keep warm, to keep in practice, or is that better for Eric Corvis to not drain his energy tank, not drain the gas tank?
Good Lord, we have a Garden State Parkway sign. We have a bunch of steel chairs and now the steel trash can. Do they even use those anymore? Oh, good Lord! Bounced right off the dome of the Mad Mechanic.
Well, Garden State Parkway sign, it makes sense. It's the Garden State got in there.
We got garbage can lids now. We got
wet floor sign.
We got a floor sign, yeah.
Whatever's under there, Joey Adams will find it.
I wonder if KTB's still under there. Good night.
The bounce, the crack of the sign over the back of Eric Corvis.
Corvis tried to he blocked the first one.
Yeah, the second, third, fourth made contact.
I think Corvis even realized he blocked the first one, but he had nowhere to go. And he almost saw it coming, like there's nothing he can do.
Yeah, he was just trying to cover up, I think. Adams with that, the third knee right into the wet floor sign. I mean, yeah, exactly. Go for the pinfall. And you know what? I love to see this from Joey Adams. He has every right in the world to look to get his pound of flesh from Eric Corvis. He didn't do that. He went for the pinfall. He went for the championship.
Oh, and Corvis went for the, parts unknown.
Oh, Jesus. But one thing I'll say about Joey Adams, like you just said, I mean, yes, he wants to get revenge on Eric Corvis, but he knows what this is about. He wants his championship back. That'll be the ultimate revenge.
Well, as Corvis launches a chair into the dome of the anti-hero, now he's got a second one. Big wind-up, right against the middle of Adams' back. Corvis ditching the chair, maybe looking for some different types of weaponry.
Indeed he is, as he's going after that wet floor sign. Starting to break apart.
Yeah, he has to put it back in position. Tried to repair it so he could use it.
And now Joey Adams setting it up.
I saw that one coming.
Clean up on aisle, everything.
Wow.
Good Lord.
Wow.
Unfortunately, MC Hale, Eric Corvis didn't see it coming.
He did not, and if he did, there was not a thing he could do to prevent it.
Planter's peanuts spilt everywhere.
The wet floor sign practically becoming part of Corvis's anatomy. At least it wasn't a pineapple.
I was just about to say, at least it wasn't a pineapple.
I mean, it wouldn't be a UWA Elite hardcore type of match without a reference to a pineapple.
Joey Adams kicking the chair into Corvis. Or kicking Corvis into the chair is definitely one of the two.
Either way effective.
And now we got a new chair coming in. This one is unbent, so I don't know, maybe more effective?
I think this one's going to hurt more than the others.
Oh, and just a rake to the eyes from Corvis. Adams goes head first into the apron, and then the support pole for the tent.
Sending the lights shaking over here.
Corvis hitting the back of Joey Adams' head, and you heard the impact.
It's not bad enough getting hit in the back of the head with a metal chair, a steel chair. But you have that steel pole in the front of your face. Now that chair's seen better days than Corvis just threw in.
Maybe they can come over here, Cypress. You can give him another one.
Well, if one of you guys get up, I'll gladly do it. I'll even give it to Joey Adams. I don't care. I like carnage. I'm all for it.
Corvis going for the pin. It's been a minute since the damage was done to Joey Adams, so not a big surprise. But now he's just going after the eyes again.
Well, when you're in a match like this, you dial it up an extra notch. You got this adrenaline going. It takes a little time to prepare, but you just have more. You train a little harder, and it takes a little bit more to put you down. You're well prepped.
And now once more grabbing onto that wet floor sign. Oh! Cracks the back of Joey Adams with it.
That's where Joey Adams gets his comeuppance.
And now he's putting the wet floor sign over the head. Oh, and stomping on the floor sign, hitting the back of the head of Joey Adams. Well, now we're setting up another chair.
Well, that's what's going to happen when you help people stop doing something.
Oh, Corvis setting up for the zero machine on the chair. Joey Adams fighting his way back, though. And Zaguri.
And now Corvis taking a seat. Drop kicked him out of the chair.
Sends Eric Corvis head over heels.
Yeah, Corvis might have been better off on the mat.
2 and no. Not quite a new champ.
What more do you have to do?
I mean, anything that isn't nailed down here is being used as a weapon. Adams inspecting some of the chairs here, see what's still able to be used.
I mean, we might even see the Flying Cortezes used as a weapon here.
Oh, I hope we get Commander Alexander.
We might get, maybe the human cannonball is going to be used.
One thing we got to mention is I don't know what Joey Adams is going for here, but
but he's set up a pile of chairs.
But I like it. Joey, always remember the contingent is lurking. We're just going to put that out there.
Adams with a superplex onto the chairs, perhaps. Oh, headbutt by Corvis sent Adams back first into the chairs. Frog splash.
Oh, talk about the all-time backfires.
And Corvis might have hurt himself on that landing. 1, 2, what? How?
Still not enough to put away the anti-hero.
I mean, for God's sakes, he fell on a pile of steel chairs. Looked like head first.
Corvis is fishing for the brass. Yeah, and he found them. There's the brass knuckles.
All these weapons, but that one he had literally in his back pocket.
Corvis telling our crowd it's perfectly legal, and unfortunately, he's not wrong.
And that's not illegal either, as he hit the steel chair with the brass knuckles.
Famouser from Joey Adams. Crawling over to try and make the pin. 2. Still only a 2 count.
What a hellacious battle we are seeing tonight. UWA Elite Championship on the line, and both competitors are going all out in this street fight.
Joey Adams wedging the chair between the top and middle rope.
Nothing ever comes. Nothing good ever comes out of a wedge chair.
Words right out of my mouth.
And another low blow from Corvis.
Once again, all legal. Corvis going under the ring again. What could possibly be left? A clutch. I mean, I think we need to keep that intact because at least one of the participants is going to need it after this match is over.
Where's the kitchen sink?
Corvis with the windup and the swing. Strike one for Eric Corvis. Oh! Face buster for Adams. And the Russian leg sweep with the crutch. Little extra momentum, a little extra leverage, a little extra punishment being delivered by almost the new UWA Elite Champion.
Adams looking to become a 3-time UWA Elite Champion with a victory here.
Back elbow sends Adams into the corner with the wedge chair. Oh, sends Corvis face first into the chair.
You called it, Cypress. Nothing good ever happens.
I mean, I've never seen it get set up and not be used. Someone always finds it. It's usually someone's head.
Still only a 2 count though. Joey Adams crawling over to make the pin, but it's taking longer and longer each time for someone to try and make a pinfall.
They're starting to feel the wear and tear of this match.
Joey Adams has the garbage can lids. Always seen the garbage can get introduced to Corvis's head. Let's see about the lids. No! Joey Adams using one on Corvis. Corvis using one on Adams. The two exchanging trash can lid shots in the middle of the ring. Finally, both connect at the same time. Corvis is down. Adams is down. Carnage in the ring here at the Middlesex County Fair.
I mean, both men down. I don't know what the other one has to do to put the other one down.
These men are stopping at nothing.
The Joey chant continuing from our fans at ringside.
A right hand from Adams and a right hand from Corvis. Back and forth.
A little bit faster and furious now from Joey Adams. Corvis hitting the circuit breaker on the anti-hero.
We had that problem
1,
earlier.
2, almost.
Much to the delight of the crowd, Joey Adams kicking out at 2 and...
I'm not sure if that was delight or relief.
Either way, they're happy.
Corvis looked like he was going for another one, but a reverse DDT from Adams. Hooking the leg 2. Still only a 2 count. Now Adams has a pair of chairs. No, just throwing them into the corner. No leaf clover coming from Joey Adams. Can he get Corvis over with it? He is. He's locked it in. The no leaf clover sunk in.
Oh,
Corvis
with the trash can lid twice.
Corvis was able to spin his way out of it and hit the trash can. A Falcon Arrow from Eric Corvis. Somehow.
This is a match that you do not see every day.
Yeah, somehow the match continues.
This is unbelievable. The more I say it, the more unbelievable
Oh,
it
wait,
gets.
Corvis is calling to the back.
Reinforcements coming from the locker room. The only good part is Joey Adams is facing that direction. He might see it coming.
Oh, wait, is it a ploy?
Corvis trying to hit Adams with the chair. Ends up ricocheting. I'm not sure where the rest of the contingent is, but Joey Adams hooking the leg too, and no. Still only a 2 count.
I'm not going to lie, I'm starting to think that was just a ploy.
It might have been a little bit of redirect, a misdirect.
Adams, like you said, was looking at the entranceway. Corvis just didn't connect. Well, he connected, just not with Adams.
Right,
so,
right.
I mean, BT Bull's got a finals to prepare for. I don't even know if he's even able to
Good
come out
Lord,
here.
that chair can barely stand.
And so can Joey Adams and Eric Corvis. Let's put a garbage can on. Why not? We got a couple of chairs. We got a garbage can. Well, meanwhile, as Adams is setting up the implements of destruction, Eric Corvis is kind of getting his wits about him a little bit.
Well,
starting to recover.
Don't forget, early in this match, Adams set up a pile of chairs and it backfired on him. Hopefully for his sake, it doesn't again.
Joey Adams, I think, was calling for a tornado DDT there.
Wait a minute! Oh no!
Sleeper hold.
But now Corvis fighting to gain position here.
The brass knuckles being delivered to the head of Joey Adams.
Through the trash can lid and the chairs.
Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3.
Gentlemen, what a battle, what a war. They used everything that they possibly could, from movesets to weapons.
The New York Drip in the finals. JC, Cypress, an awful lot on the line as this match is about to get started. The DynaMike Davis Memorial Tournament Finals begins.
This is what it has all led up to.
4 days of first round matchups, semifinals, and finals in the same night.
And Dillinger, Thomas, and Vertigo all pointing at BT Bull, but
I mean, you've got a full tag team in there right now. Corey Dillinger, Matt Vertigo, the Diligent Enterprise. Our iChampion, Eddie Thomas, and BT Bull.
I think he said mom, disguising a fan as his mom. Vertigo says, I know your mom, that's not her.
Bull scoots out under the bottom rope.
I also know his mom, and I can confirm that is not her.
You know what? I'm just going to leave that where it is.
Well, now, three men outside of the ring as Dillinger patiently waiting in the ring. I don't think BT Bull realizes this.
Yeah, I think he thought Dillinger was out there with the others.
I mean, it's been kind of like a bull and mouse game so far.
So, I mean, apparently the strategy is for Vertigo, Dillinger, and Eddie to get BT Bull eliminated first, but that is not the best strategy for Eddie Thomas.
No.
If you get rid of BT Bull, then that means you are facing a tag team by your lonesome.
Right, it's a weird situation for Eddie Thomas for sure, and BT Bull as well.
The crossbody in the corner.
You might actually see some strange bedfellows here. Eddie Thomas and BT Bull wouldn't be the strangest thing if they teamed up.
Yeah, neither one of them probably want to team with the other one, but you know, you might have to do what you have to do.
Desperate times, yeah.
And Vertigo getting back in the ring. Oh, what a kick to the temple of Eddie Thomas.
Almost took Eddie's nose off.
And feeds him to Corey Dillinger.
Fall away slam.
With ease.
Dillinger actually threw him up and back, not just over his
shoulder.
shoulder.
He got height on that.
Uh-oh.
And this is where we see tag teams go back to singles competition.
And these two will.
Yeah, Eddie and Bull need to stay out of the ring right now. It is in both of their best interests to let Dillinger and Vertigo go toe-to-toe.
These guys will go at it.
Oh, absolutely.
And then they'll shake hands at the end of it.
They are competitors.
Taken off the chain.
All right, here we go. Tag team partners, Corey Dillinger, Matt Vertigo, the Diligent Enterprise exploding in the middle of the ring right now. With this much on the line, I mean, all partnerships, I guess, are null and void. Oh, vicious elbow.
And a kick in response.
I mean, Dillinger and Vertigo also have to keep in mind a little bit that iWrestle is coming up next month, that they're going to be tagging in a month's time.
Well, that's a month. This is right now.
Well, maybe if one of them wins this, they won't be tagging, or they'll be pulling double duty, maybe.
Also true. The winner of this matchup, not only the DynaMike Davis Memorial Tournament champion, but also has a date with Eric Corvis at iWrestle for the UWA Elite Championship.
And that is official, as we saw in the last match. Eric Corvis victorious and retaining the UWA Elite Championship in a hellacious street fight.
Yeah, I've called a number of street fights or no holds barred matches in my time, and that is right up there with the most brutal that I've seen.
And the crossbody takes out Dillinger. 1, 2, nearly had him.
Vertigo's asking for confirmation that it was indeed only 2, and yeah, Ref Jeff confirms, yep, just a 2 count.
That pump kick from Vertigo knocking Dillinger down.
Vertigo's put opponents away with that pump kick.
Yeah, and I don't think he saw BT Bull there.
Oh, Vertigo grabbing a handful of hair, or BT Bull rather, grabbing a handful of Vertigo's hair.
And you notice now that BT Bull, he was watching, now that he sees Dillinger and Vertigo going at it, he gets back in the ring.
And he grabbed Vertigo's chain and wrapping it around his fist.
Dillinger and Vertigo both.
Oh, wait, but Vertigo pushed Dillinger out of the way and took the force of the punch.
Taking the proverbial bullet. That could cost him the tournament.
Saving his tag team partner.
And indeed it did.
Matt Vertigo's eliminated.
Matt Vertigo has been eliminated.
Oh, Eddie Thomas was trying to throw Bull out of the ring, but Bull reversed it, throws Eddie over the top rope.
Well, Vertigo made it to the last 2 last year, not this year.
Eddie going up top, but Bull's there to meet him. Bull landing in Corey Dillinger's chest, but
yeah, that's not.
That was a bad mistake by Eddie Thomas.
oh,
Tossed over the shoulders.
and now Bull and Dillinger going to go at it.
We've seen this one.
It looks like Vertigo's going to make his way to the back here.
Checking for all his teeth first.
I got to say, I was a little curious if he would stay out to support Dillinger, but it looks like, once again, the honorable thing being done here at the finals of the Middlesex County Fair.
Like you said, you mentioned earlier, Christopher Powers, he sent the old guard back last year.
Clothesline by Dillinger sends Bull off of his feet.
And here come those jabs.
Big wind up, big wind up. Here it is. Neck breaker by Dillinger. Eddie looked like he's trying to set up Dillinger for the
detonator.
Yeah, for the detonator. Avalanche by Dillinger. Roughneck.
Is this the end of BT Bull?
No, 2 count only.
I mean, the crowd would have erupted if that went to 3 to get him out of there.
Then Dillinger and Eddie Thomas as the last 2? Are we going to see Dillinger and Bull as the last 2? Are we going to see Eddie Thomas and BT Bull as the last 2? Who do you go after? Dillinger. If you're Dillinger, do you go after Bull? Do you go after Eddie? If you're Bull, do you go after Dillinger or Eddie? If you're Eddie, do you go after Dillinger or Bull?
Whoever's the closest to you.
Not a bad strategy. A low blow from BT Bull on Dillinger.
Oh, so
There's
much for
nothing
the
Ref
honorable.
Jeff could do about that.
Yeah.
So much for being honorable.
Yeah. And here comes the chain once again.
Well, at least it's not brass knucks.
BT Bull with a knockout punch right on the button with the brass knuckles.
And dragging him closer to the center, away from the ropes. 1, 2, and 3.
Corey Dillinger's been eliminated.
Well, both members of Diligent Enterprise out of this match. Detonator! BT Bull took too much time celebrating.
Eddie Thomas hooking the leg.
Nearly had it.
And Eddie Thomas can't believe it. I don't know if anyone here can.
I mean, great maneuver, great strategy by Eddie Thomas while BT Bull is distracted, but now Bull is very aware of who his final opponent is.
Uh-oh. He's got him. I thought he was going for the bulldozer there, but instead throwing him to the corner.
Yeah, if Eddie Thomas sees a bulldozer, I think it's going to be all over.
Thrown across the ring into the opposing corner.
Well, one thing I will say, now that Corey Dillinger has been eliminated, we are guaranteed to have a new Crossroads champion. First time ever.
Neither man has won this tournament before.
Off of the ropes, BT Bull with the splash on Eddie.
It's been a valiant effort from Eddie Thomas, but
yeah, I mean, that's a whole lot of BT Bull.
Bull is in firm control right now, and
BT Bull is also a little bit fresher. He hasn't had to deal with the contingent on his way to the finals.
That is also true. And I'm pretty sure he still has that chain somewhere.
I can't imagine he would have gotten rid of it.
I mean, I didn't know he had it still when he had to use it on Vertigo.
Oh, yeah. BT Bull just checked his pocket.
Wanted to make sure it was still in there.
Looking for the rear naked choke, maybe, if he can get the hooks in. Looked like it was just a sleeper as Eddie sends him over his shoulder. Detonator!
Part 2, is that enough?
He can't get the big man over, though. 1, 2, 3. No! Oh, good grief.
At the very last second.
Just those few extra moments, he wasn't able to roll BT Bull onto his back, and that could have been the difference between victory and defeat for Explosive Eddie Thomas.
And now, Explosive Eddie Thomas looks like he's going to fly. Making his way up the turnbuckles to the top rope. Oh, off target there.
BT Bull with a bulldozer. And with that, BT.
What? Explosive Eddie Thomas just kicked out of the bulldozer.
MC Hale, you ready to send us home?
I mean, I said it before, if Eddie Thomas eats a bulldozer, this match is over.
Well, I think we've all been proven wrong tonight, so.
Fair enough.
Not many competitors can say they kicked out of the bulldozer. I think you can count maybe on one hand.
Cypress, you called it. Going right back to the pocket is BT Bull. Wrapping the chain around his hand. Bull just stalking his prey right now.
You can see just the arm shaking.
Eddie Thomas wearing red as he's being targeted by the Bull.
Oh wait, he caught him! He's caught the arm and a detonator!
Detonator number 3 for Explosive Eddie Thomas.
2, and he's done it!
Explosive Eddie Thomas wins the 2025 DynaMike Davis Memorial Tournament. Congratulations, Eddie Thomas. Ty Thomas making his way into the ring at number 2.
The only hunter I know is Robbie Roller.
Oh, good. That's great. That's a good one. Got me there. Oh, whoa, wait a minute.
We're behind.
Here comes the rest of the contingent, and they're beating the crap out of Ty Thomas.
And Eric Corvis making sure that Ref Sharf can't get anywhere near it. And he's not in the ring yet. The match hasn't started.
And even if it did, I mean, you can't stop it. This is all legal. There's no disqualification in the brawl for it all.
Well, we were asking what the strategy would be for the contingent. I think we're seeing it right here. Just take out everybody as they come to the ring.
Now, do you think it's going to be everyone, or do you think it's really just against Ty?
I think it's Ty more than anybody else. I think that's certainly a good backup strategy.
Man, Ty's going to be taken out before this match even begins. Oh, this isn't good.
Oh, Corvis going all the way up top. Oh!
Well, we'll Ty out. Do you have a replacement? JC, you might have to be number 2.
I don't know. Is that the spot that that SDM was going to take? Corvis telling Bull to do what he does best. I assume that's going to be just dismantling an opponent.
He is very, very good at that.
Yeah, at this point, I think all they have to do is toss Ty Thomas over the top rope.
Well, they got to let Ref Sharf ring the bell first, or Jimmy Storm, one of them.
All right. Ref Jimmy Storm says to ring the bell, so ring the bell we do. And the Brawl for It All for 2025 is officially underway. And Ty Thomas is officially under the boots of BT Bull.
You know, I had a plan when this match started. I was going to give a lowdown for BT Bull because I have started this match before and made it all the way to the number 30. But I can't even say because I never had people come out and take out number 2 for me.
And how many times have you won the Brawl, Cypress?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. I've won it 3 times.
Has anybody won it 4?
No one's even won it 3 other than me.
See?
That includes Matt Vertigo, who could do it tonight, which we're going to hope he doesn't, and Bose.
Yeah. Well, I would hope that. I guess, you know what? I was going to say, well, Bose isn't going to be in the Brawl, but we don't know that.
I'm surprised Ty Thomas is still in the ring. I thought he would have just spilled to the outside by now.
Well, BT Bull, I think, just trying to make a statement here for the contingent. Stand against us, and this is what happens to you.
I'm going to be honest, though. You mentioned it earlier when he was walking out, MC Hell. I bet you the betting odds on the gambler now to win, you probably get great odds.
Oh, probably, yeah. That's what, a plus 600 probably right around now?
You're basically throwing your money away, but, you got great odds.
Well, here goes Ty Thomas. No. Maybe not. BT Bull going to just deliver a little bit more punishment rather than look for the elimination. I mean, I get the strategy of Bull of trying to deal more damage, but if you can get Ty Thomas out of the ring early, then you've got 90 seconds just to sit and collect your thoughts.
Yeah, I'm surprised BT Bull took that approach.
Ty Thomas, springboard crossbody off the second rope.
And I'll tell you, this is not a great idea for BT Bull. He should have threw him right out because you don't know who's coming out number 3.
Well, we're going to find out in 2 seconds.
I do.
Oh, boy. I knew this all along.
And now, contestant number 3,
No alliances yet in the ring. Ty Thomas, BT Bull, and KTB.
I'm such a good actor. KTB had told me what spot he was coming out. He thought I was Cypress.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Well, Bull now telling KTB to do the work. KTB with no loyalty to the contingent, but he sees an opponent in front of him, someone who's standing between him and a date with Eric Corvis for the UWA Elite Championship at last breath.
You got to throw 26 other men out of the ring. 27 other men out of the ring. I mean.
A partnership of factions?
I mean, if you're gonna win the Brawl for It All, then you pretty much need to have someone watching your back.
Well, Cypress is right here.
We can do it right now. Hey, Bull, we can do that now.
BT Bull, I mean, he said he was going to wait for entrant number 4, and KTB is just going to continue the mauling of Ty Thomas.
Well, Cypress has agreed to it. BT Bull is on board. Let's see who number 4 is going to be. Ty Thomas making the comeback on KTB, but that was very short-lived.
All I'm going to say, this is probably the smartest move BT Bull could have made.
I agree.
This entire Brawl for All match.
Yeah. I may not like it, but it's smart.
And here comes
It's extremely smart because I know what you guys don't know.
Big Dan coming in at number 4.
I didn't tell Dan the plan.
BT Bull pleading his case, telling Big Dan that Cypress agreed to this temporary alliance. Big Dan is backing Bull down.
I mean, this is the problem when you just make things on the fly. You can't really couldn't get a hold of Big Dan or let him know the plan.
Big Dan and KTB were surrounding BT Bull there for a moment, sliding in and avoiding Ty Thomas, and now Ty going after both members of the Do or Die Posse. Ty with a flurry of offense.
That's all you got to do.
now
He's
KTB
wounded.
going on the shoulders.
Assisted power bomb.
Now, normally, like, I would never try to cut a deal with the contingent or BT Bull, but
Hang on, didn't
Ty
you just
Thomas,
agree to?
No, well, I'm explaining myself. But Ty Thomas has got to go anyway. You might as well get rid of him.
Well, BT Bull's still staying outside the ring.
As KTB was reaching for him.
Safest place to be.
Do you think it's too late to cut a deal with Ty?
Oh, most likely.
I mean, you could try.
I mean, do you think it helps that? Like, do you think it's hurting the fact that Big Dan is pummeling him right
And
now?
there goes no, Ty Thomas hooking his ankle, his right ankle around the middle rope.
Hey, he was in the back. I couldn't tell him.
Bull is over here at the commentary table trying to talk some sense into Cypress.
Contestant number 5, here is
Troy Locke.
We haven't seen Troy Locke in a long time.
Now making his return and getting a few shots to the head of BT Bull on his way into the ring.
Well, we said there's surprises in the Brawl for all, right?
This is certainly one of them as Troy Locke takes out BT Bull, takes out KTB, takes out Big Dan, and then one more for KTB.
Well, when you really think about it, though, V. Daniel was announced for this Brawl for all match, so
That's true.
it kind of makes sense to see Troy Locke.
Once again, you need someone watching your back, right?
A back suplex to KTB.
Throw him out, Bull. Throw him out.
Uh-oh. BT Bull might just do that. No, wait. Troy Locke able to get back on his feet here and sends Bull to the corner.
I think the guy happiest to see Troy Locke in this brawl, Ty Thomas. Takes a little bit of the heat off of him.
I don't know. It's every man for himself in this. You can't trust anyone, especially someone with a mullet.
BT Bull and Troy Locke, both working on Locke, trying to get him up and over. The do or die posse, Big Dan and KTB, trying to get Ty Thomas over.
And a drop kick to BT Bull puts him in the corner as Locke drives the shoulder into his abdomen. And Ty Thomas continuing to fight off both Big Dan and KTB.
Well, this is where you really see you're starting to see the brawl for it all take shape. This is not a one-on-one match. As much as we saw BT Bull and Ty Thomas early on in, KTB making his entrance. Oh, hang on. We got entrant number 6.
Oh, this isn't part of the plan.
One half of your new UWA Elite Tag Team Champions,
Under protest.
Corey Dillinger.
Does he have the belt?
I mean, he didn't bring it with him, no.
Does he even have the belt in his possession? No, he
I-
does not.
they were
Possession is
stolen.
9/10 of the law.
I think you need a new lawyer.
The Do or Die Posse and is still the tag team champions. Nathan Promise is the Iron Man champion. They all have the belts. That's how I look at it.
I mean, you can look at it however you want. It doesn't make it official. Corey Dillinger taking Big Dan out.
Big Dan eliminated.
First elimination of the 2025 Brawl for It All goes to Corey Dillinger.
Cypress in frustration accidentally ringing the bell.
Well, I mean, if it distracts Corey Dillinger, they're all for it. It won't be the first time we had a bell incident that distracted somebody. Thanks to you.
Ty Thomas yelling for Corey Dillinger to help out with BT Bull. Corey with a head of steam. Oh! Throwing all of his weight to the upper body of Bull. Dillinger continuing to work on KTB, and now we've got BT Bull on the wrong end of things. Ty Thomas and Troy Locke.
And KTB just kicked Corey Dillinger in the head, followed by the knee. And now shifting his focus to Ty Thomas.
Entrant number 7.
And Troy Locke is going to get some backup. His tag partner, V. Daniel, making his way into the Brawl for It All.
Dude, V. Daniel very smartly choosing not to get into the ring right where BT Bull was. Back to back are the tag team partners.
Oh, what a shot to KTB. Oh, well, Dillinger quickly breaking up the partnership, but V. Daniel back to his feet. Troy Locke getting the uppercut in on Dillinger. nearly collided with one another, did Daniel and Locke, and Ty Thomas gets hit with the big boot.
Yeah, Troy Locke had to throw on the brakes there. Double team maneuver from Locke and Daniel. The X-Express well represented here in the Brawl for It All right now.
Now KTB goes back to work on Corey Dillinger.
I can't believe Big Dan went out already. Come on.
Dillinger and KTB exchanging rights. Looks like Ty Thomas might be going for the ride. And now
wait a minute.
We've got Corey Dillinger in a bad spot.
It's that partnership once more of the factions.
A bad spot for who? For him, not for me and the Do-It-I Posse or the contingent. That's a great spot for him to be in.
Ty Thomas tried to take V Daniel out, but V Daniel hooking his leg on the rope. Entrant number 7. Number 8, sorry.
Oh, it's 1/3 of the Iron Man champion. That's how it works, right?
That's something like that, yeah.
One of Temple University's best wrestlers, as you can see by the singlet.
One of. I think
Vicious.
he is the best.
Vicious tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And then a T-bone, why not?
Miles Penn, he kind of already got a win tonight because when they officially got Athan Promise to see their raise and finally rejoin the Lost Boys, that's a victory in its own right.
It was, but what a victory it would be to win the 2025 Brawl for It All for a young competitor like him.
Yeah, I mean, I would have liked to be in a little bit later if I was in his shoes, but Miles Penn's got great conditioning. If anyone could last to the end, it's him.
Ryzz and Penn have to be favorites here. I mean, for going the distance, like you said, Corey Dillinger.
And he's eliminated.
Out. Bye. See ya.
And now Penn trying to get KTB out.
I'm just going to say, that's a big relief to get rid of that guy that early.
I mean, Corey Dillinger coming in at number 6 and the second man eliminated.
It makes me feel a little bit better about Big Dan being eliminated.
I'm sure it does. Sure makes me.
Why is he still in there? He was eliminated fair and square.
Someone told me a little while ago that there are no disqualifications in the Brawl for It All.
Why'd you do that, JC? He's going to come after you.
Number 9.
He is the leader of the Army of the Great Awakening.
Oh, here we go.
Well, King Tech, the Red Lion, marching his way around the ring right now.
You know, I'm not going to lie. If I didn't have to Do It I Posse, maybe I would join the Great Awakening. At the very least, I would record it and I would show you guys and you could know what it is.
I'm so curious. What is it?
I think you should join. I don't know if you're worthy. Maybe you could hold the keys.
I mean, Eddie Thomas and Bulldog Pittman have both gotten invitations.
And I don't know why either of them took the offer.
Oh, technical knockout for V. Daniel, don't worry, MC Hale, I got this one covered. I was doing my homework, so I had right off the top of the head this time. Now King Tech.
Tech going to work on Penn.
All right, cool. I couldn't tell for a second. my view was a little obstructed.
Yeah, you've got BT Bull in your view there.
As King Tech was on the verge of elimination to Troy Locke, but able to build up the separation, get back in the ring.
Look at Bull standing on the throat of Ty Thomas.
You know what? I'm going
goodness.
to give a little credit now, speaking of Ty Thomas. The fact that he's still in this match after being ambushed in the beginning says a lot. I know it's only 9 guys, but that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, it's 8 more than you're used to wrestling against.
Tech sent into the turnbuckle as KTB trying to eliminate B. Daniel, no. And now Daniel trying to eliminate KTB. Our next entrant, one half of the shot callers, Flash Carter.
Another guy I could do without in this company.
Flash Carter going against King Tech, against Troy Locke. And that's the man he was looking to get a hold of.
You know what my favorite part, though, about Flash Carter being in this Brawl for All match is?
What's your favorite part?
That he's not here at commentary.
That's a fair point.
We experimented with that one time.
We did.
Yes, and it was a terrible, terrible experiment.
Flash Carter up to the top turnbuckle.
Whoa, the athleticism of Carter.
We'll call that a leaping cannonball.
Man, there's a lot of guys with backup in this match. I'm just thinking ahead.
There's
Jay Evans in this match.
quite a few.
Still got Robbie Roller come. You got a lot of every contingent member. You got Miles Penn's got guys.
There are quite a few factions being represented right
Express is
now.
already both in the ring.
X-Express double teaming KTB.
And there's surprises. Who knows? Maybe like the Nasty Boys will be in this match.
Maybe Marty Jannetty will make a reappearance.
Yeah, he's a former iChampion.
Former iChampion from UWA Elite.
Maybe the Hurricane.
Another former UWA star. Maybe, I don't think I can say this guy's name. He's under contract. A current tag team champion that also is in UWA.
Oh, yeah, all right. KTB with a power bomb on V. Daniel, maybe.
Rhymes with William H. Macy.
V. Daniel takes out
Oh,
KTB.
he hit the ground, he hit the ground, he hit the ground.
KTB able to save it. And our next entrant coming up.
And now, wrestler number 11.
It is so loud in here, we can't even hear the countdown.
Massacre in squaring off against Flash Carter. Yeah, not too many. I mean, Michael Massacre, one of the very few people in the ring right now that doesn't have any sort of backup, as you said, Cypress.
Well, he got rid of his backup a long time ago.
Oh, fair enough,
But one
yeah.
thing Michael Massacre does have that I don't think anyone else in this match has.
Insanity?
No, he is a former Brawl for All winner.
He is indeed, yeah.
And his sanity. Well, no, because a lot of people in this match, I'm pretty sure V. Daniel and Troy Locke do not have their sanity.
And V. Daniel just got eliminated by Massacre.
Rich Reed must not believe us.
Elimination number 3.
Daniel has been eliminated.
Flash Carter now also on the teeter on elimination here.
Whoa,
Hey,
whoa,
they touched Shorm. They
It's
touched.
got to be
No, they
both.
did not.
Got to be both.
No, they did not.
No, they touched. They're out. He's out. Throw him out. How awful would it be if Flash Carter wins this whole thing? Can you imagine?
Flash Carter trying not to be eliminated. King Tech, who with a rake to the eyes of Massacre, is able to save himself as well.
And there goes Troy Locke with a kick to KTB in the corner.
And now Ty Thomas tries to take Massacre out. A little bit of help from Troy. BT Bull. There goes Ty Thomas. Ty has his arms locked around the top rope, and King Tech trying to assist. Here comes our next entrant.
And now wrestler number 12, the Demolition Man, David Moses.
Fresh off a little run at the Middlesex County Fair a couple months ago, David Moses.
Ducks the clothesline. Into
German
the-
suplex. That's one of those moves you don't see a lot in the Brawl. There's usually not a whole lot of room to maneuver.
Well, I mean, if you're throwing the move, who cares where they land?
Demolition Man with a kick to the chest.
I think he's related to Axe in Smash.
He's the Demolition Man. He's not Demolition.
Yeah, he's related to Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone. We had this conversation at the Middlesex County Fair that you weren't at.
I was going to say, I wasn't there that day.
Massacre trying to send Tech
Troy
out.
Locke over the top, and David Moses almost eliminating a former tag team champion.
A Locke on the outside. He's on the apron right now, and there he goes. David Moses eliminating Troy Locke.
Oh, this is the beauty of the Brawl for All. A guy like David Moses, who's barely been in UWA Elite, just at the county fair, could win this match in main event last breath and become UWA Elite champion. Meanwhile, Ty Thomas, he had BT Bull almost close to elimination there.
Ty Thomas trying to catch his breath. Mike Massacre trying to not be choked by Tech. Tilt-a-whirl from Flash Carter. KTB goes up and over. He's holding on.
Oh, it's a backup for Miles Penn. Another third of the Iron Man champion.
Whoa.
Ryan Ryzz almost went out as quickly as he came in.
Yeah, nearly eliminated within seconds, but back in, and David Moses has a hold of him now. No. Penn helping his partner out, and the enziguri.
Ryzz with the bulldog.
But quickly cut off by Ty Thomas.
Yeah, short-lived celebration for the Lost Boys.
But a double super kick sends Ty Thomas to the canvas.
Now KTB and Flash Carter in the corner squaring off. Flash Carter came to the save a little earlier of Jungle Jim Wilder against these very same Lost Boys. A combination.
Yeah, he may be regretting it right now.
Clothesline German suplex sends Flash head over heels. Massacre trying to take out Ty Thomas. David Moses trying to collect his thoughts in the corner, but KTB isn't going to let that last long.
Yeah, that's not how you want to see when you're trying to collect your thoughts in the corner.
Ryzz trying to eliminate Flash Carter. Here comes Penn to assist him.
BT Bull getting a little breather over there in the corner.
And here comes the next entrant.
The other half of the shot callers.
Well, he could have come in just in time, huh?
Perfect timing.
His partner's on the brink of elimination, but he still has time to fist pump.
Jay Evans fist pumping his way into the brawl for it all.
Elevated powerbomb. And the power slam to Ryzz. My goodness.
That snap power slam that Jay Evans can throw at you is just amazing. Both members of the shot callers taking on both members of the Lost Boys right now. Massacre trying to eliminate King Tech. Ty Thomas back pairing up with BT Bull.
What the?
Synchronized super kicks from the shot callers.
Huh.
David Moses possibly going out now from Flash Carter. Evans and Massacre paired up.
Massacre, the rake of the eyes to Jay Evans. That's the way to stop a guy. That's how you stop momentum.
And now Evans going over the top, but landing on the apron as Tech and Massacre just try to weaken the grasp of the rope. Well, that didn't work, so they're fighting one another.
Tech yelling at Massacre, we had him.
Yeah, calling the guy an idiot isn't a way to get him on your side.
No, not at all. Next entrant coming in.
Wait a second, what?
Chris Steeler? Are you, really?
And he has a bone to pick with Michael Massacre, and there you go.
Right into the side slam.
Well, we haven't seen Steeler since Massacre turned his back on him. The standard bearer is back.
Steeler with a head of steam, looks like, going to try and take out Massacre. Kick to the back, but Massacre is able to hold on to the ankle of Steeler.
You know what? I know it sounds bad to say this, but I don't think that matters to Chris Steeler. This is personal.
Yeah.
This isn't about the brawl for all for Chris Steeler.
No, there's no tag team championship here. There's no titles on the line.
Chris Steeler and Michael Massacre were like brothers. And Michael Massacre turned his back on him, and you could see the animosity now.
Yeah, when Max Bane is the glue holding your tag team together, you're in big trouble.
Couldn't even keep a tire together.
Well, Massacre and Steeler brawl their way back to the locker room.
Dang, Cypress, that was perfect timing. He didn't catch on, huh?
I was listening. I was watching KTV almost eliminate Jay Evans.
The big pump kick from Ty Thomas to the face of BT Bull. Both men down.
Miles Penn in a bad spot.
Moses can just push him off the top turnbuckle. Wait a minute.
Ryzz has no idea either.
Ryzz is working on King Tech instead of saving his teammate.
The shot callers teaming up on KTB. Oh.
Next entrant into the brawl for it all. Representing the contingent is the stuntman, Christopher Powers.
That's going to help BT Bull a little bit.
That's not Christopher Powers. Christopher Powers has a beard.
Well, this is his evil twin.
Oh, yeah, he's even got a black eye. Look at this.
Is it Ezekiel Powers?
That's exactly what it is. Wheel kick onto Moses. That's a strange sentence. Ty Thomas with the lifting the knee into Chris Powers' chin.
Ty Thomas dropping the elbow on the shiner, Chris Powers.
Ty Thomas just one elbow after another. Just showing his disdain for the contingent.
I guess the black eye, I mean, maybe a stunt gone wrong. Oh no!
Ty tries to eliminate Chris Powers, but BT Bull putting Ty over the top rope.
And has Powers by the ankle and just drags him back into the ring.
I don't know if that's a smart maneuver or not by BT Bull, choosing to drag his partner back in rather than eliminate Ty Thomas. I guess always a good idea to have another man watching your back. That might be more valuable than a single elimination.
Depends the situation.
Well, that's a fair point.
Oh, and so that was entrant number.
That was number 16.
And BT Bull and Ty Thomas are both still in this match.
True, yeah. And so's KTB, number 3 in the match.
Wrestler number 17.
Oh, the 2000s are back.
Eddie Thomas in the street gear and the street clothes coming into the brawl. Your iChampion a little bit by default, but still your iChampion, the explosive one, taking on David Moses.
And getting onto the second turnbuckle. Not the best position in a brawl for it all as he's caught in a powerbomb position. Wait a minute.
David Moses eliminated. Explosive Eddie Thomas gets his first elimination of the brawl.
David Moses has been eliminated.
All right, Ryzz. Ryzz still in. Oh, there's a rivalry renewed. Eddie Thomas and Ty Thomas.
Not related.
That is not the Team Thomas that we know here in UWA Elite.
No, it's not.
Jay the Key Evans with the powerbomb to Ryan Ryzz.
King Tech sizing up Eddie Thomas.
Well, it may not be too late for Eddie Thomas. Well, maybe now because Tech is, just smacking him in the face.
Might just be, loosening him up, weakening him, and preparing him for entry into the Great Awakening. The shot callers trying to hang on to their spot in the brawl. Flash making the save on Jay Evans.
KTB going after Powers, has him on the top rope.
Entrant number 18.
How fitting. The man who's going to have his 18th title defense at last breath is number 18 in the brawl for it all.
He might have something to say to the Lost Boys here on his way in. Big hip toss by the Iron Man champion.
And the neck breaker to Ryzz. And everybody just getting some recovery time.
Yeah, Jungle Jim Wilder being given all the space in the world to try and take that vendetta out against the Lost Boys. I wouldn't want to get into his way.
And Eddie Thomas and Flash Carter going to work on King Tech.
Where's
Ty
KTB?
Thomas.
He's still there. He is. Okay.
KTB still in the brawl.
Wait, just barely. It looks like Jay the Key Evans is trying to eliminate him right now.
Chris Powers trying to take out Ty. King Tech was trying to make his way out under the bottom rope, but Flash Carter kept him in.
King Tech is. Oh no.
Tech is up and over, but not eliminated yet.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart by King Tech. You wrap all your limbs around the bottom rope. And just hope you don't get knocked out.
Miles Penn nearly eliminated, but fights back against Jungle Jim Wilder.
BT Bull and Chris Powers happy to just watch the action from their corner.
And just want to point out, Flash Carter went through the ropes, so if he falls out, he's not eliminated.
Good eye, Cypress.
Not really. Actually, have terrible vision.
Oh, Flash Carter hits his knee on the turnbuckle.
Like I said, he went through the rope, so it doesn't. I don't think Jay Evans knows.
He had no idea. He's going to make the save anyway. Well, speaking of the Lost Boys.
Well, here comes the final third of the new Iron Man champion. There he is, Iron Man champion.
Wilder yelling a promise to.
Iron Man champion.
Yeah, Wilder yelling a promise to give it back.
Hey, if you just like walked into the show right now and you saw that, what would you think?
I would think Sean Damage McNellis' influence has taken hold on Athan Promise. Yeah, you remember that, don't you?
No, I really don't.
You don't,
Cypress. That's insane.
I set you up for that and you blew it?
I remember it.
Sean Damage McNellis, a few years ago, had declared himself the Iron Man champion, stealing the belt and coming into the Brawl for it all with it.
Oh, I don't remember that. How many years ago was that?
Do you remember him eliminating me in that same Brawl for it all?
Oh, that I remember.
I tried to call him out for it.
That part I remember. I remember KTB scaring JC out of the Brawl for all too.
I will say the only man in professional wrestling history who has a victory over me is Sean Damage McNellis.
I mean, well, it's not official. I think you're still undefeated in my book.
Thanks, Cypress. Lost Boys trying to take out the shot callers. Flash and Evans.
Oh, they both got eliminated.
But look at Athan Promise.
There you go, Athan.
The re-established third member of the Lost Boys takes out both of the shot
But now
callers.
there's one more behind him.
Evans, Flash Carter, Ryan Ryzz, Mark Penn, Billy eliminated.
Oh, Athan Promise held up. No, he's out. He was holding on.
Roger and Athan Promise have been eliminated.
That's the way to empty the ring a little bit.
6 eliminations in a matter of seconds.
And here comes the newest member of the contingent, E-Money Millie.
Going right after Eddie Thomas.
And a blue thunder bomb. And, yep, high-fiving his faction mate there.
Yeah, well now there's
BT Bull.
there's 3 members of the contingent in now.
And there is a lot of hijinks going on outside the ring with the shot callers and the Lost Boys.
Along with
Sorry,
Jungle
I
Kim
hiccuped.
Wilder.
I was going to say, you had me there for a second, Cypress.
It almost is bad. I gotta take a drink.
I nearly gasped.
King Tech trying to let the contingent know that he has no problem at all with them beating up on Ty Thomas.
That doofus security guard is doing a very good job right now. You're really listening to him. Way to insert your authority.
Respect my authority.
KTB, KTB crossing the contingent, and the contingent having nothing to do with it.
We're not afraid of them.
E-Money Millie, Chris Powers, and BT Bull all putting the boots to the King of the Barons.
And Ty Thomas in the corner recovering. It's amazing that he's still in this matchup.
But look at KTB making the comeback against the contingent.
Where's King Tech? Is he still? Oh, there he is.
King Tech in the corner right now.
There's so many guys went flying in the last couple minutes. I gotta do a little roll call.
KTB sends Bull into Powers. Entrant number 21 coming.
Oh, wait. Now I'm thinking King Tech wishes he wasn't in there.
In comes Bulldog and out goes King Tech underneath the bottom rope, but delivers a spear to KTB and to Chris Powers. There's one. Oh my goodness. One for E-Money Millie. His neck snapped. That's how much force went into that one, and the spine buster.
You see the height he lifted BT Bull with there?
Look at King Tech. King Tech from behind Bulldog. We got to see where Eddie Thomas slots into this.
Catches the boot. King Tech goes.
Oh, no,
wait.
he's still in.
He caught himself. Eddie and Bulldog.
And now he's eliminated.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's not part of the Great Awakening.
Oh, look at Bulldog. Bulldog takes out Eddie Thomas.
Wow.
A little bit of a double cross. Look at the look on Eddie's face.
Hey, it's every man for himself. Eddie Thomas should know better than to turn his back on someone. He got caught up in the excitement.
The show of respect. Oh, wait. Eddie Thomas and Bulldog, but Tech just came back into the ring.
Ooh, and he landed right on top of Eddie Thomas, too.
He's sending Bulldog on top of Eddie Thomas, and then King Tech running for the hills, and that's not a bad idea, because...
Yeah, I wouldn't stick around if I was him.
Eddie and Bulldog are going to go looking. Eddie telling Bulldog, I had nothing to do with that, man. That was all King Tech. And now, the man who has won 2 of the last 4 Brawl for It Alls, Matt Vertigo. New York Drip in the ring.
You know, I don't like to share my records, so I really need someone to throw him out.
And E-Money Millie going after Ty Thomas. Trying to eliminate him in that corner.
The contingent continuing to focus their efforts on Ty, the former member of the contingent.
Now BT Bull giving Ty Thomas some height. Easier way to get an elimination.
Oh, is this going to be the end of Ty?
It looks like Vertigo and KTB fought to a stalemate. They're going to renew that right now. A flurry of chops from KTB onto Vertigo. Looks like Ty Thomas has fought off the contingent for now.
KTB just stomping Matt Vertigo.
Ty with clotheslines to BT Bull and E-Money Millie. Puts Millie into his knee and then a jumping knee. Looked like Ty Thomas was set up for a super kick. Instead he threw the knee into E-Money Millie, and now one for Chris Powers.
Ty Thomas holding his own. There's 3 contingent members in here.
Yeah, but all of the energy that Ty Thomas is expending right now. I mean, there's still 8 men to come into the ring. We're going to see one of them right now.
Oh, there goes Ty. No,
Oh, snap. One of the Iron Men of the Middlesex County Fair. Flying Ryan O'Neal has entered the Brawl for It All with a crossbody to BT Bull.
Right before he came out, I said there goes Ty, but Ty held on and 1 foot hit the ground. He was able to hold on and get back in.
Ryan O'Neal living up to the Flying Ryan name. Is he going to eliminate KTB? No, KTB's going to set. Oh, Ryan holding on.
Wait a minute. He has KTB.
Look at Vertigo. Looking to dump both of them.
KTB has been eliminated.
I give up.
Ryan O'Neal was able to hang on to the ropes as Vertigo only took out KTB. O'Neal going after Powers, Vertigo going after E-Money Millie.
Well, Cypress, there's only 1 person left.
Well, luckily he's not in yet, so that's a good sign for us.
Unless you're in it.
Or you're in it.
I'm not officially part of the Do or Die Posse, do I?
Well, if you go in it and you win it, we'll talk.
Very generous offer. Millie looking to put out Vertigo. Chris Powers going to help the effort.
I mean, that'd be a huge elimination to add to the resume of E-Money Millie.
And KTB's trying to drag him out also.
Oh,
KTB's already been eliminated.
Now we've had so many people come back in. Now he can't do it? Do we not watch what King Tech just did 5 minutes ago?
I mean, I didn't like it when Tech did it either. Vertigo sending Powers up and over. Powers able to catch himself also.
Oh, God. You know, when you're angry, this is not the guy you want to see.
He's healing his head with a Capri Sun.
Well, that is, I believe that is every eligible member of the contingent.
Unless there's more.
That's true. You never know who they might have bought off at intermission.
There's never enough colored polos.
Wait, Cypress is leaving his position at ringside again. Looked like he was trying to talk KTB down, but KTB sprinting over
Cypress, what was that?
I tried to help. I tried to get him to come back, but he didn't want to listen to me.
I actually have to give Cypress credit on this one.
I
I
tried.
think he was actually trying to talk some sense
Well, I don't need any suspensions.
into the King of the Barons, but KTB just, hey.
Jeez. I was about to throw on the bald cap again and pretend like I'm Cypress to calm him down.
All right. Well, that's my annual threat by a member of our UWA Elite Wrestling roster.
That's 2 in one night.
Usually you have to pay extra for that.
Ty Thomas going after BT Bull in the corner. And E-Money Millie on the verge of elimination from Vertigo and Flying Ryan. No, gets back into the ring.
E-Money Millie and Ryan O'Neal crossed paths at the Middlesex County Fair. Entrant number 25.
Why is Ryan T wearing a cone?
Why does Ryan T wear any of the things that he chooses to wear, I think is a better question.
Oh, there was a fan wearing that cone. I don't know if he stole it from him or he gave it to someone else to put on his head.
SDM. It looked like it was going to be a devastation, but instead, trying to send Ref Ryan T out. Ryan, he had.
Oh, thanks for coming, Ryan.
Ryan T had his legs wrapped up in the ropes.
I think Daddy Corvis might be disappointed.
And Vertigo.
Yeah, Vertigo and Damage.
Damage, yeah, nearly eliminated there. And same thing with Ty Thomas and Flying Ryan.
Well, Vertigo with a little bit of an assist on the elimination for Ryan T.
I didn't notice the Damage when he came out. Did he kiss the feet of Dave Swan when he walked out? Because he shouldn't be in this match.
I mean, a member of the contingent interfered in his match. That was just not allowed. They were barred from ringside.
Are we debating X's and O's here? Come on. Rules are rules.
They are indeed, and the rule was all members of the contingent barred from ringside. E-Money Millie, the newest member of the contingent, made his presence known, and so we have SCM in the brawl.
If he was a stand-up man, he would retire.
Matt Vertigo making friends at ringside, asking if you want me to hit E-Money Millie, getting no argument.
Number 26.
Oh, here he comes, Cypress.
Yep, I mean, it's a good draw. I wish he had Big Dan or KDB still in the match.
Yeah, I think Robbie Roller might have been expecting a little bit of help in there, a little bit of friendly face.
And you can see the battle scars of Robbie Roller on the back. And what?
Matt Vertigo.
Oh, Cypress. Oh, Cypress.
Olay. Matt Vertigo just sending Roller. And look at Roller. He is pissed.
Fantastic plan, Cypress.
And Roller is mad. Roller coming back into the ring.
Oh, below the belt.
That's what he gets. Throw him out.
Matt Vertigo getting eliminated by the already eliminated Robbie Roller. Ty Thomas trying to throw E-Money Millie out. Powers trying to... Is that Flying Ryan O'Neal over there? Yes, it is. Well, I think we can safely say a member of the Do or Die Posse is not going to be winning the UWA Elite Brawl for it all this year. We have got E-Money Millie, Chris Powers, and BT Bull, all three men in the contingent. Sean Damage McNellis, Ty Thomas, Ryan O'Neal, none of them with any affiliations.
Oh, snap. TJ Blade. Number 27. The need of Powers. Oh my goodness, swiping Powers out.
Now, remember when retirement meant you retired?
Yes.
How many, TJ Blade is he's like the new Ric Flair / Terry Funk. How many times can he retire and come back?
TJ Blade taking everyone out. Unfortunately, none of them getting eliminated from the brawl.
TJ Blade is a former Brawl for All winner.
Now trying to eliminate Flying Ryan O'Neal.
Not a bad idea. Ryan O'Neal, this is his very first brawl. Doesn't have the experience, so Blade going after him makes a whole lot of sense.
Point out real quick, we'll just do this real fast. Number 27 with TJ Blade. Still in this match are Ty Thomas and MVP Bowl. 1 and 2.
True, yeah, number 1 and number 2 still here. Number 3 KTB was eliminated. Isn't that right, Celtics?
Don't push me, Hale.
Let's see here. KTB eliminated. Big Dan eliminated. And Robbie Roller eliminated within seconds. My goodness.
But you know what makes it a little better to know that Corey Dillinger and Matt Vertigo are out too. And the shot callers.
Damage right now trying to take out E-Money Millie. Ty and Damage squaring off.
But there was a little bit going on between Ty and Damage last month. When Damage got the pin in that 6-man tag.
A little bit of bad blood from all 3 members of that team. There was Damage, Thomas, and Joey Adams. But speak of the devil,
Man, that worked out.
the anti-hero. Adams catches E-Money Millie on the way by.
Coming off the most embarrassing loss of his career. Now you got the 2 co-winners of last year right in the middle of the ring, Adams and Powers.
I don't think Adams really cares that it's Chris Powers. I think he's just going after a member of the contingent.
Right, and I'll tell you what, he could avenge that embarrassing, horrible loss to Ryan T earlier today with a win here. You win this match, and you go on to beat over Corvis at last breath. People forget about. Well, I mean, I won't forget about it, but a lot of people will forget about that loss to Ryan. Luckily, I'm on commentary, and I will remind everybody.
It doesn't matter how you get there, I guess.
Joey Adams just getting pummeled by E-Money Millie and BT Bull. As Flying Ryan O'Neal goes to work on Sean Damage with Nellis.
Joey Adams maybe going out, but no, TJ Blade with the save.
Ty Thomas may be going out from Chris Powers trying to eliminate him.
We've only got 2 spots left in the brawl, and we have a pretty good idea who one of them is. The second one beats me.
Yeah, I don't know. The one I said I know the one.
Yeah, I mean we got TJ Blade in there right now going up against E-Money Millie.
Not my favorite person.
All right, 2, 1. Who's going to be number 29? It is Seaway.
Who did he pay off to get number 29?
All right, both members of the Bro Team pack in there now.
Well, don't forget, last year those 2 members listened to the man that he's holding on his shoulder right now, Christopher Powers, and they eliminated themselves.
In service to Chris Powers.
Yeah, where did that got you now?
Yeah, Joey Adams not taking the bait on that, and that was the end of Joey Adams' run with the old guard.
Yeah, in retrospect, not the best decision between Seaway and Blade there.
No, maybe not.
The Bro Team pack going to work on E-Money Millie.
A drop set from the Bro Team pack.
Man, who is number 30 going to be?
That's everyone I can
We
think
have
of.
everyone that's listed, so it's got to be someone we don't know. It's got to be someone who.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a few. We've had Giant Leather appear before.
Maybe we'll get another appearance of Yosef L.
Joseph Earl would be a good name.
I mean,
to
it's
have.
got to be. It's got to be.
Yeah.
I'm hyped.
All right, we're gonna see who it is in just a minute. We don't have too much longer until number 30 makes their appearance. So it is either number 30 or one of the men in the ring right now that is going to be your 2025 Brawl for It All winner.
Here we go.
Ty Thomas and Joey Adams putting the boots to Chris Powers. Here we go, 2, 1, and number 30 is...
Yes! 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 Yes!
Really?
Yes! 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 1,000 times! Yes!
Are you kidding
I
me?
told you to be someone huge. It is This is someone that's hyped up. Is this not the greatest moment in Brawl for all history, other than my 3 wins?
I can't hear you when I'm covering my ears.
I can't hear you just because I can't hear you.
What a great moment.
This isn't great. Now we got to sweep all that stuff off.
Is he even going to get in the ring?
I hope not. Then he can't get eliminated.
Well, meanwhile, we've got Ryan O'Neal trying to take out E-Money Millie. We've got BT Bull with both members of the Bro Team pack. SDM is down, facing off against Ty Thomas, Joey Adams, and Chris Powers.
Cypress, you'll be sweeping up all those business cards.
Yeah, probably. Near that other kid in the second round.
All right, Miles Thomas finally entering the brawl officially, and then using the medals. Just a fistful.
Man, he got a lot more medals since last time we saw him.
Iron Man competitions have really been favoring him, it seems.
And just think, and this isn't even me joking. Like, he is the most conditioned member in this match, and he came in at number 30. Just think about that.
Yeah, we may be seeing Miles Thomas for unfortunately quite a while in this brawl.
Trying to eliminate damage.
O'Neal and Millie still going at it in the corner here. Thomas trying to take out Powers. Damage trying to take out Miles. Miles with a thumb to the eye.
What a great day. Miles Thomas back in there.
Now Miles Thomas going after Seaway, now going after Blade.
At least he spared us on the recorder.
He might have it. Do you want me to? I can have him do it in the back.
I think the megaphone was plenty.
We can give you a private concert in the back.
I'm good. I'll pass.
He might insult you a lot during it, but
Powers seated on the top
Powers in a real
turnbuckle.
bad spot right now. Kind of just give him a shove now. Okay, all up in there, because that's the numbers, the contingent.
3 members of the contingent, 2 members of the Bro Team pack.
Do you think Ryan T's gonna get to start talking to since he's got eliminated so quick?
I mean, it's possible. I mean, Eric Corvis, the only member of the contingent not eligible for the brawl.
Do you think he's gonna like ground him and take away his Capri Suns?
He's going to force him to drink plain water.
Flying Ryan O'Neal and Miles Thomas going at it. All but raking the eyes. That'll stop the exchange of strikes.
Miles looking for his first elimination of the brawl, trying to take out once again the young Ryan O'Neal. Again, going after someone without the experience. Not a bad strategy from Miles.
Oh, no.
Miles going up and over, but is able to save himself on the apron. Chris Powers, unlikely, coming to the rescue.
Oh, no, he's still in.
E-Money Millie and Chris Powers, and then and there he goes.
He's not in anymore.
Thomas has been eliminated.
Elimination number 21 goes to Ryan O'Neal.
He has 21 eliminations? It's got to be some kind of record. I missed a lot of those.
O'Neal trying to make his way back in, but Powers and E-Money Millie collectively. And now the Bro Team pack going after the contingent. SDM holding on to BT Bold, making sure that he can't join the fray. Joey Adams toe-to-toe with Ty Thomas. Both members of the Bro Team pack, former members of the Old Guard.
Looking to take out their former Old Guard brethren.
Oh my goodness.
The lift, and then, oh no, I was going to say the elimination.
Oh no, the Bro Team pack has been eliminated.
It was an elimination, but not the way I thought it was going.
The newest member of the contingent, E-Money Millie, is earning his stripes here, and I'm not talking about the ones on his shirt. He just saved Christopher Powers from elimination and got rid of the Bro Team pack.
Big turn of the tide in favor of the contingent. As, there's no more loyalty here. There are no more tag teams, no more factions except for the contingent in the ring.
I mean, there's one.
Every man else for himself. Well, and if the contingent, if the 3 men of the contingent are the ones left at the end of the brawl, are we going to see a repeat of last year?
Oh, God, I hope not.
Are we going to see Eric Corvis come out, decide who his opponent at last breath is going to be, and then the other members just eliminate themselves? I mean, we know Chris Powers has some experience with that tactic.
Yeah, he worked for him once. He should try it again.
BT Bull, Chris Powers, E-Money Millie representing the contingent. Joey Adams, Sean Damage McNellis, and Ty Thomas. This is a very familiar Final Six, isn't
right,
it?
And you know what? I could be wrong on this, and I'll sound like an idiot if I am, but I'm pretty sure nobody has ever won back-to-back brawls before.
That is correct, Cypress. I can confirm that. There have not been any back-to-back winners.
So if Joey Adams or Christopher Powers could pull this out, they'll make history.
Well, replace E-Money Millie with Ryan T, and you have last month's 6-man match.
Damage just hugging BT Bull into the ropes.
Well, BT Bull is part of the reason that Sean Damage McNellis isn't the UWA Elite Champion right now.
Powers going to work on Joey Adams, former teammates in the old guard.
6 men left. One of the 6 in the ring right now is going to be the brawl winner. And it could be number 1 or number 2. BT Bull and Ty Thomas still in there.
It's remarkable that Ty Thomas is still in this match.
Yeah, Ty got the crap kicked out of him on the way in. And then has spent the last 42 minutes continuing to get the crap kicked out of him.
Yeah, I mean, Eric Corvis stomped the UWA Elite Championship into a skull.
Joey Adams looking to take out Powers. No. Just dropping him onto his knee instead. And look at Ty Thomas with a head of steam on E-Money Millie. Damage just throwing all of his weight into BT Bull, trying to get Bull up and over.
Seems like no matter how much he throws, he just can't get BT Bull over the top rope.
However, the 3 members of the contingent not looking in great shape right now.
Well, it's essentially 3-on-3. I think Ty, Damage, and Joey Adams have realized that's how they got to do. They got to work together.
Yeah, a tenuous partnership happening right now.
You know, they failed to work together last month, and I think that maybe now they realize they have to. Well, I mean, Damage didn't fail, but you know what I mean.
Ty Thomas once again in a bad spot as E-Money Millie trying to eliminate him. Finally gives up on it.
Now, contingent just got all 3 of them in the center of the ring.
A trio of suplexes getting set up here. Joey Adams trying to fight his way out of it, not able to.
But all 3 suplexes blocked.
Everybody's slamming on the brakes. Adams, Thomas, and Damage, all 3 with the reversals.
What's got to be most impressive is Ty Thomas able to get BT Bull over after all he's been through.
Now Joey Adams going to eliminate Powers. Let's see. No, instead going for the uppercut.
Let's set him up, though. Adams looking for that high leg. Chris Powers, though, putting an elbow into the back of the neck. And Powers waving, no, not today.
Bodies are just everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, no one has the energy to throw anybody else over the top rope at this point.
Every man just beaten, battered, bruised.
Well, this is where the contingent needs to come together.
Right.
They need to decide, we are going to eliminate this one person.
It looks like that they've decided it's Joey Adams.
Bull, Millie, and now Powers. Everybody grab a leg and try to eliminate the anti-hero. But here comes Ty and Damage to try and send Powers out. Powers able to keep his feet. Joey Adams able to keep his feet.
Are. Exactly how they were last year at the end of the brawl. Both on the apron, they have to go over the top rope.
And right now, it doesn't matter if they both hit the floor at the same time. They're both just getting eliminated. There's 4 more in the ring.
This will make Dave Swan's job a little bit easier than last year.
Adams and Powers toe-to-toe on the apron.
Oh, wait, no. Able to escape Joey Adams, and Powers met with a back elbow. Has him in a daze.
Wait, did that break this happen
a
last year?
neck breaker.
Is history going to repeat itself?
Is Chris Powers...
Oh no, Joey Adams fell as BT Bull and E-Money Millie held on to Powers.
That we almost had a repeat of last year, but Chris Powers better thank E-Money Millie and BT Bull.
And now Millie, look out behind you. SDM.
Did Powers come back under?
Ty Thomas eliminated.
I guess he didn't. And a devastation to E-Money Millie.
And Millie eliminated.
And now BT Bull is all alone.
Oh, those are two very unfriendly faces across the ring from Bull.
The man he betrayed and the man he cost the UWA Elite Championship.
Oh, Bull trying to hype himself up a little bit. The chant of get the Bull. BT Bull with just a scoop slam onto SDM. And then one for Ty. Bull doing dishing out some punishment right now, not looking for the eliminations. I mean, he's got a point. Ty with a pedigree. And a diving flatliner.
It's a mini Brayshaw.
It's a divastation. That's what it is.
Divastation. Oh, wait, BT Bull up and over. He has been eliminated. We are down to the final two in the brawl for it all.
I have trouble hearing you guys. The eruption from the crowd when BT Bull's feet hit the ground was enormous.
It will be either Ty Thomas or Sean Damage McNellis meeting Eric Corvis at last breath.
A lot of history between these two.
Ty Thomas, number 2 in the brawl. SDM, the man who got screwed out of the UWA Elite Championship and had to enter the brawl.
And a bunch of right hands raining down on both Thomas and Damage, but Damage already going for the ride over the top rope. Oh! Nearly slipped off the apron.
Ty doesn't see it. Ty doesn't see it.
And now trying to get Ty Thomas eliminated up and over the top rope. No holding on for dear life. Ooh, whoa.
Ty almost falling out of the ring. Back under the rope he goes. Both men now both solidly in the brawl.
Off of the ropes, wait, reversing the Irish whip, and whoa, Ty Thomas, wait.
He's still in. No, not even 1 foot.
Ty catching himself. Coming back into the brawl.
Now Damage
with a little extra flair.
And Damage is out! Ty Thomas is the brawl for it all winner!
UWA Elite history has been made tonight. No one in the history of the Brawl for It All has ever entered at number 1 or number 2 and won the entire thing. Ty Thomas going through 29 other competitors, winning the UWA Elite Brawl for It All, and he is going through to last breath with a shot at the UWA Elite Championship against the man making his way through the curtain right now, representing the contingent, the mat mechanic, Eric Corvis.
Glasses on for this one.
All right, our opening contest coming your way. Starting off last breath, I'm the man of 1,000 spreadsheets, MC Hale, alongside Cypress, and special guest commentary today, the one and only Nicholas K.
Wow, that's a heck of an intro you got there, Nick.
I was going to say hello, but instead I just got a very aggressive bell ring.
I was told I'm good at it, so I had to make you.
I think you're doing great.
All right, the 2 tag team championship belts hung high above the ring. The ladder's the only way to get to them, and a bit of a dispute on who exactly are the champions and challengers in this match. I mean, Vertigo and Dillinger being awarded the tag team champions at Brawl for It All, but Do or Die Posse getting pinned. Robbie Roller got the pin, but he was not the legal man. So a little bit of doubt as to who the champions and challengers should be in this one.
I mean, there's no doubt with the Do or Die Posse, we're the champ. Well, not me, but Roller and KTB are the champions. I also like the tiaras that Diligent Enterprise came out with.
I think they're crowns. I don't know that I'd call them tiaras.
Oh, yeah, I call them how I say it.
A Big Dan in the middle of the ring setting up the ladder as Vertigo and Dillinger out at ringside. Wait, can Big Dan grab the championship belts? Is that a thing?
Sure can. No disqualifications.
But I mean, would that even count?
As long as he hands it to... Well, he's got to make sure he doesn't give it to the wrong people.
Well, fair enough. I mean, I would assume he'd know not to do that.
No matter what, Big Dan absolutely will represent a numbers advantage.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, 3-on-2. I mean, the Diligent Enterprise has to keep in mind that they are not just wrestling against Roller and KTB. They've got Big Dan at ringside, and there's always, the guy next to me.
Listen, as someone that's been known to use the numbers advantage, no shame in it.
Exactly. See, I knew Nick would understand. This is why I'm happy Nick's here.
Reversal by the Diligent Enterprise, and a double suplex onto the ladder.
But sometimes it also, does that for you.
Well, that wasn't in our pregame, plan, but
it never is.
Diligent Enterprise with the early advantage here. Now Vertigo looking to set up the ladder. Roller and KTB out at ringside. Corey Dillinger trying to still get his senses about him, but Vertigo reaching up for the belts. Here comes Big Dan. Big Dan pulling Vertigo off of the ladder.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. He's always going to be that pest in this match, creating the difference.
Vertigo has a different ladder. Dillinger has one of his own, and now Big Dan is in a world of trouble. A con ladder toe?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
I think that's actually in the dictionary.
I think it is, but I do know that Big Dan is probably minus a couple ribs right now.
Yeah.
That's all right. He'll just get up, shake it off. Worry about that tomorrow.
Well, Big Dan in a heap at ringside. KTB in the ring right now alongside the Diligent Enterprise. Roller right here by our commentary position. He's got that do or die chair.
Not handed to him by me. Just letting you know.
Vertigo and Dillinger putting KTB into the corner, but then Roller just waffles Vertigo and then launching the chair into Dillinger's face.
Goodness, Dillinger is in a bad way.
I mean, you got to figure out a way to take him out somehow.
Dillinger's going to be counting his teeth.
That could be the way.
All three of them are there.
Now the tide has turned a little bit. The do or die Posse with Vertigo into the ladder in the corner.
His whole body bouncing off the ladder.
Good grief.
You see ladder matches where guys go through ladders and the ladder gives. That actually makes it a little bit better. When the ladder doesn't give, it's even worse.
No flex there.
I mean, it hurts regardless, but...
Well, believe it or not, ladders are not designed for bodies to bounce off of. Believe it or not.
Yeah, they're actually... I heard they're made to climb up.
I heard such a thing.
Well, maybe we'll see that a little bit later on this match, too. Once they're done using them as implements of destruction. Oh, double stomp from Roller onto Dillinger. And then the elbow from KTB to finish off the combination.
Very creative double team offense here.
Anything that is not nailed down is a weapon for the do or die Posse. Well, all the time in the world for them to climb that ladder, but taking their sweet time.
Well, you got to, make sure the ladder's in the right spot. Sometimes you want to kick Dillinger again. Like, if I was Roller, I'd give him another shot just for good measure.
Big Dan still down at ringside. Vertigo just able to get his feet underneath him. Also out here at ringside. Roller reaching for the belts. He's almost got him. KTB reaching for the belts. He gets thrown off balance by Roller getting thrown off the ladder. Roller head first into the turnbuckle, and now Vertigo and KTB on opposite sides of the ladder.
Vertigo has to be very careful here. He is on the unstable side of the ladder. Not designed for a person to be on that side of the ladder.
Vertigo
also, debunking, popular belief.
Vertigo trying to use that height advantage a little bit too. The long-limbed Matt Vertigo. Now Dillinger with KTB right at the top, right at the belts. Dillinger trying to put KTB and the ladder toppling over. KTB crashes into the top rope and then down to the mat. Roller trying to get a right in on Vertigo, but Vertigo blocks it and puts one of his own and then sends Roller into the ladder.
Well, Jimmy Storm almost didn't make it to 10,002. I don't like to give, my guy, people that wrestle my guys credit, but I got to give Dillinger credit there.
Yeah.
That ladder is not light, and KTB is at least 250, and he just lifted him deadlift. That's not easy to do. That's impressive. Yeah. I got to give him that.
A beefy dude on a sturdy ladder.
But then again, nothing that Dillinger does amazes me anymore. I know what he's capable of.
Oh, Vertigo with the pump kick, the running pump kick. What do they have in store here? The side slam from Dillinger with a little bit of extra acceleration from Vertigo. And the DE chant from the fans here at ringside. I mean, they're loving it. I'm enjoying the action. How about you, Cypress?
I enjoyed the beginning of it.
That's what I thought.
I was wondering why the silence from the left of me.
Don't worry, I never hear silence to the left of me. MC Hell doesn't shut up.
I mean, it is kind of part of the job description.
Someone's got to carry the team, right?
And we don't have JC here, so I guess it falls to me.
Isn't that every show?
Meanwhile, the Diligent Enterprise, oh, good grief. A suplex onto the side of the ladder goes KTB. The lower back, yeah, KTB's just clutching at his lower back. Jack up a few vertebrae.
I think C7, C6, B28, Q45 have all left the chat.
Pretty much all of them. All right, Dillinger's got the King of the Barons hung up in the Tree of Woe in the corner. Oh, no.
Roller, come on, Roller.
I'm with you on a lot of stuff that you do, my friend, but this might be a bridge too far. Roller with the spinning roundhouse kick.
Wait, KTB still. Wait, Roller, no. What is he doing? KTB's still behind him.
We've got a ladder on Dillinger, on a ladder on KTB, and Robbie Roller just looking to do some extra damage here. Look behind you. There's Matt Vertigo.
I think I've seen this before. They formed the Megazord. No, wrong show.
Vertigo sending Roller into the ladder, into Dillinger, into the ladder, into KTB.
Vertigo almost sacrificing Dillinger to put more punishment on KTB and Roller there.
And in this type of match, sometimes that's what you have to do. You're in this deep, and you have to sacrifice sometimes your own team members to get to the top of the ladder, literally.
Yeah, only one man can grab those belts.
That's not true. We have 3 guys that can grab them.
At a time.
How many sides do your ladders have?
Vertigo looking at the big ladder. Yeah, we're completely ignoring the one in the ring. Vertigo wants the tall one.
I don't think he needs that one.
Tall guy, tall ladder.
Yeah. The New York Drip setting up that. Good grief. Setting up the big ladder. Dillinger just now getting to his feet. KTB and Roller nowhere to be found. They're still recovering in the corner.
That ladder would literally be an expressway right to those titles. If they could get up it.
All right, Vertigo going up one ladder. I think we got Dillinger going up the other one.
He wants them both to have the moment, but are they wasting too much time here?
Yes, they are. 100% they are.
Dillinger up one side, but KTB just starting to get to his feet. Roller just starting to get to his feet. KTB grabs a hold of Dillinger and Roller with a shot to the back of Vertigo. Now all 4 men on respective ladders. Roller and Vertigo exchanging right hands. KTB and Dillinger doing the same. Roller reaching for the belts. KTB reaching for the belts. Roller's got a hand on one of them. KTB with the sunset power bomb off of the ladder.
Now he's got to get rid of Vertigo, and we're there.
Vertigo and Roller still fighting for position. Vertigo with the choke slam.
All the bodies, all the humanity hitting the mat.
Just carnage strewn around the ring.
All over the place.
Vertigo might have twisted a knee or an ankle there.
Yeah, Vertigo's holding his right knee. And I mean, meanwhile, Dillinger, his feet are all sorts of jacked up on the ropes. Even though they took the brunt of those moves, I wonder if KTB and Roller got the better of that.
Smart man, Big Dan, get in that ring.
Big Dan trying to get Roller up now.
Trying to rally the troops.
Just go up and get it yourself, Dan. Just do it yourself.
It seems to be the active plan for Big Dan.
Gentlemen, do you see Matt Vertigo out here at ringside? Ladder number 3 entering
more ladders.
entering the match. Big Dan almost at the belt, but a pair of shots from Dillinger and Vertigo slows him down just a little bit. Dillinger, Vertigo, both grabbing a leg of Big Dan and sending him into the third ladder.
Oh, that was not in the Big Dan plan.
Well, now it might actually be a 2-on-2 match. Imagine that.
I mean, I can make it a 3-on-2, but I want to be professional.
Why were you starting now? KTB with a gut full of ladder, courtesy of Corey Dillinger. Now Dillinger setting up, looking to make that climb. Maybe not. Dillinger looking for the D elbow, maybe. Yes!
Oh, man, did you hear that?
A whole lot of mustard on that. And now I think it might be time for Dillinger to go up and grab those belts.
Yeah, KTB with his best Exorcist impression, his head spinning halfway around. The Corey chant from the UWA Elite Army. Dillinger making that slow climb up to the Tag Team Championship belts.
Oh boy, where's Roller? Where's Roller?
Dillinger.
He's got a hand. He's got a hand. Oh, Roller with the great equalizer.
Roller's also got a hand.
And a super kick for Vertigo almost sends him out of the ring. Dillinger just hanging on to that ladder for dear life right now. It's the only thing keeping him upright. KTB with Dillinger on his shoulders. Robbie going all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Double stomp and the burning hammer. But now it's all do or die Posse.
And this could be their easy path right to those belts.
The King of the Barons is grabbing Roller though. Oh, they have no intention of going for the belts. I understand.
No, we got to take out Vertigo too. Make sure they're both out.
Vertigo with a new necklace that he hadn't planned on. KTB has him set up. KTB had him set up for a pile driver, and it looked like Roller might have slipped on his way off, but still the damage done to Matt Vertigo, jacking up the neck.
While the timing may not be quite what they were hoping for, the end result, I'm pretty sure was.
Oh yeah, still quite painful.
A pile driver's a pile driver.
Exactly.
And it's even worse when your head's in the middle of the ladder.
Do or die Posse setting up that big ladder now over both of the prone bodies of the Diligent Enterprise. Roller climbing up the ladder on top of Dillinger. KTB over Vertigo.
Trying to add a little insult there to a potential title victory.
I think we're looking at a last breath repeat here. Back-to-back years, ladder match winners.
Last year it was the golden ticket. That's how the Do or Die Posse started their title hunt.
And Roller, not satisfied with it being on the body of Dillinger, wants to put it directly over the throat.
And there goes Roller. Oh, look at Dillinger.
No way.
No, that can't. Corey Dillinger knocking Robbie Roller not only off the ladder, but all the way to the arena floor.
That is quite a drop out.
But look out, KTB's got a hand on the belt. Dillinger with a shot to the back takes KTB back down to earth. Meanwhile, Matt Vertigo still has that ladder on top of him. He's finally able to extricate himself. I'm pretty sure Roller's dead. Vertigo with the running pump kick into the corner for KTB. Setting it up for Dillinger. Dillinger, Vertigo, a whole year's worth of hatred for the do-or-die Posse being channeled into one ridiculous impact maneuver.
Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good.
Dillinger holding the ladder, Vertigo making the climb. He's got his hands on the belt. He's got one of them. Is he getting the second one? Dillinger's got one. Vertigo with the second belt, and that's it. Well, 2/3 of the commentary table are pretty excited about what they just saw.
I mean, I like the match. I just didn't like the end.
Feel the way that you want to feel if I was still recruiting talent. Vertigo and Dillinger just put on a hell of a show. This crowd is literally on their feet. Referee Jimmy Storm retaining the microphone to check the guys to see when they will, in fact, say they quit.
Corvis wasting no time, going head first right into Ty Thomas. Ty Thomas meeting him with a bunch of rights to the side of the head.
And as we get going here, I just want to make one thing very clear.
What's that?
I brought each member of the contingent into the contingent for a specific reason. Eric Corvis was brought in a time of desperation. Maybe he fit the bill at the time, but Ty Thomas was brought in because I always felt that he was the next guy in line to be that fan favorite, to be the head, the face of UWA Elite. And here we are on the last breath, and this is Ty Thomas' last chance to do so. I assure you, he will do absolutely that. This is his destiny. This is what he's meant to do.
Ty Thomas and BT Bull, the original Nicholas K. Associates.
It's almost as if Eric Corvis had an underhanded plan.
Ty looking ended early with a pedigree. Sorry, Cypress.
Like I was saying, to make it all about him. Because ever since you and Ty left, Nick, Eric Corvis has taken on the leadership role. He's the UWA Elite champion, and he just kind of has lackeys almost.
In hindsight, that is what it seems to be. It did work out for him, and I give him credit. He out-manipulated the manipulator in a moment, and I do give him a slight hand for it, doing exactly that. I could only give credit when I am outmatched, but I am confident that today will be the day that Eric gets best at himself.
Well, Ty Thomas with the crossbody, now dropping a couple of fists to the head of Corvis, the mat mechanic, who heads for the hills. So one thing we have to wonder here about Eric Corvis, with the contingent no longer at ringside, who's going to pass him brass knuckles?
It's a good question.
Drop kick from Thomas to the back of Corvis.
But let's be real. Just because he sent it to the back doesn't mean that they're not going to be out here. We saw that all week in the county fair.
Well, he sent them to the back, but he also, made them feel like losers, made them feel worse than they already probably do. And that is not what a leader should do. When you're a leader, in a time that Eric may need that help, I'm not so sure that they may be inclined after the way that he sent them to the back to help him out.
Well, we saw they were sent to the back for his match last month at Brawl for It All against Sean Damage McNellis, and they certainly came back with a vengeance in that match, causing the match to go Eric Corvis's way. But yeah, as you said, Nick, quite a different atmosphere in the contingent today.
Well, I don't think the night has gone according to Eric Corvis's plan so far.
0 for 2.
Yeah, BT Bull has no mask to.
That's funny. I remember a time when I was running the contingent when 3 guys won championships all in one night. I don't think Eric ever did that.
No, I can't recall Eric ever doing that.
Yeah,
Contingent under new management. Corvis looking to put a chair to the back of Ty Thomas, but Ty with a kick to the gut.
and tonight that management is about to put the group out of business.
Now Ty with the chair. Remember, it's an I Quit match. Everything's legal. Choking out Corvis.
It was 1 year ago that your contingent kind of disbanded and fell apart when Corvis and Bull turned on Ty Thomas as he misses Eric Corvis with the chair.
It was definitely a dark time, and then spiraled us into where we are right now.
Well, Ty missing with the chair shot, hitting the ring post, and those vibrations going through his hands and arms.
And I'll tell you what, back on that moment, that was the only time in all the years that I've known you, Nick, that you were not sure what to do. No way.
Corvis putting punishment on the hands and now raking his fingernails down the back of Ty.
But one thing I do got to give you credit, Nick, is that you stuck by your guns. You stuck by your guy. Like you said, your guy Ty, and you never turned your back on him. You stuck with him no matter what it meant.
You know, for better or for worse, right? You know, like I said earlier, he was the guy that I really felt could be the future of this company, and I still do firmly feel that way. Eric Corvis, BT Bull are not the stand-up, competitors that we really need here.
I mean, I'm going to slightly disagree with you, Nick. I mean, BT Bull showing a bit of honor earlier on in his match against Sean Damage McNellis. He took the mask off himself. He wasn't forced. It wasn't Damage that did it. Oh, good grief.
But he didn't shake Damage's hand either at the end.
Fair point. He still went with the contingent.
I will agree with you. You might be right there. Maybe after everything is said and done, maybe Bull is finally having a sense of humility, finally seeing the error of his ways and seeing what's been happening here. Maybe he's being reminded of what I've always tried to teach him.
Well, Eric Corvis throwing everything but the kitchen sink at Ty Thomas. We got wet floor signs. We got crutches. We got a no parking sign.
No pineapples yet.
No pineapples yet. And I'm pretty sure Ty Thomas his pineapples are not feeling too great either.
No, and Ty Thomas winning the brawl for it all to get this shot as he does not give up.
Oh, Corvis putting the garbage can lid in the mouth of Ty.
Do not be surprised if this match goes into some pretty brutal territory here.
Yeah, it's not going to be for the faint at heart, that's for sure.
I mean, we're brushing with it already.
Corvis with the chair in his hand, that can't be good.
The name of the game is make your opponent I quit, and it's much different than a normal 3 count. Psychology comes into the game here. You need to grind your opponent down mentally and physically.
And not a single high impact maneuver. That's, yeah, as you said, Nick, we're looking for extended offense. Sustained punishment.
Oh, and speaking of which, after the drop toe hold, Corvis' neck is wrenched in between the chair.
Anyone could get their opponent down for a quick 3 count. Anyone with a certain level of skill could get it done. It's much different to get your opponent to a point mentally where they feel that they need to straight up quit.
And that low blow by Corvis actually,
that could be it.
It took Ty off of his feet. And then Sabu style throwing the chair into the head of Ty. Well, Corvis is going to take a break here. I don't think that's the wisest maneuver.
Not what I would advise for sure. I would definitely
at least ask for the ref to check something, not to sit there.
Yeah, absolutely. In a time like this, a match like this, stay on top of him. Keep grinding your opponent down. As
Corvis,
much as I don't like to see that, should be more.
Corvis asking Ty if he quit, and then our referee Jimmy Storm giving the official ask.
Another problem I think when you're at Corvis, you got to think about when you're out there. You hit him too many times, you knock him out. He can't say I quit.
I mean, unconsciousness does end an I Quit match, but hopefully we're not going to see that. Hopefully it won't get to that point.
Unless it's Eric.
Well, all right. I'm going to rewind just a little bit. Ty Thomas, when he had Eric Corvis hung up in that steel chair, he decided to break the hold, which I think was probably smart on his part. He saw that Corvis wasn't going to be giving it up, and we got a zero machine being set up by the mat mechanic here. A couple of shots to the ribs by Ty, able to fight his way out of it. Corvis coming right back looking for the circuit breaker, but Ty Thomas escaping out the back door.
I think he landed on the chair,
Yeah,
too.
Corvis landing right on that steel chair.
Now you are seeing the intelligence, the intellect of Ty Thomas, how much information he has retained on Eric Corvis from spending time in the stable together.
Ty Thomas with the reverse choke. Corvis not giving up yet.
No, not only did he not give up, he told Jimmy Storm to shut up. I'm assuming that means no.
Just the running boot from Ty sends Corvis back down onto the mat. Eric Corvis, a Hall of Famer, a two-time Grand Slam champion. Ty Thomas looking for his first UWA Elite Championship.
It could be his first, and he could be the last UWA Elite champion.
I mean, whoever wins this match has a great chance to be the last champion.
Ty putting the chair into the midsection of Corvis again, right into the lower back. Now we got a couple of chairs set up for Ty.
Ty clearly planning ahead, trying to strategize, figure out a way to put down the bigger guy.
I've always felt like Ty is more of a reaction wrestler. He doesn't go for the really strong offense, but his counter maneuvers are fantastic. It looks like that's what he's been putting into effect against Corvis here in this matchup.
That's part of what always impressed me with Ty, as an in-ring competitor. He is quite ring savvy, quite intelligent, able to use his opponent's offense to their own detriment, except right now.
Frog splash by Corvis onto Ty, who was on the two chairs.
Yeah, those chairs are still in that same spot. And this time it was Ty that was on the wrong end of it.
Yeah, not so good there, Ty.
Goes with a crossface with the chair.
That metal structure of that chair being driven into the throat, the windpipe of Ty.
The Let's Go Ty chant from the UWA Elite Army. And that might be the smartest thing that Ty Thomas has done so far. All of the weapons inside the ring. Eric Corvis was inside the ring. Ty making his way to the outside, but here comes the mat mechanic out to meet him with the wet floor sign. Oh, cracked him right on top of the head. Corvis looking to do a little bit more damage now.
Ty trying to fight back. Oh, and
Look right on cue.
These freaking guys.
The other four members of the contingent out to ringside as Corvis and Ty are fighting over by our merchandise tables.
They're taking off the canvas.
They're dismantling the ring. They moved the ring steps out of the way.
They're fulfilling their appropriate role as ring crew.
A little bit early for that, I think. Ty Thomas and Corvis still fighting over by our merch tables.
Come on, what do you say? Shut up!
And a backhand to Ty Thomas.
This isn't the first time something like this has happened in the last breath. We've had the canvas pulled off, boards exposed before. In a match I believe Eric Corvis was a part of.
As much as I hate this, guys, I can't really say that this is a terrible idea.
Yeah, I mean, if it's an I Quit match, the whole point is to do as much punishment to your opponent as possible, and how else would you do that by exposing the wood and steel of the professional wrestling ring? The Gambler and the Mat Mechanic continuing to battle through the crowd out by the entryway.
I don't think Ty has any idea of what's happening in the ring.
No, I don't think he does at all.
I'm not sure that Corvis does.
They're on the opposite end of the arena. You can only assume that Eric had told them previously that this had been part of an earlier plan.
I mean, it does seem to be coordinated. All four of them seem to be on the same page.
BT Bull now using all of his might to pull all the padding off the ring to expose it.
It's just wood and steel. That's
Wood
all
and
it is.
structure, absolutely. That is what makes a ring a ring. And in the meantime, Eric Corvis and Ty Thomas on the opposite side of the room here.
You have to kill me!
Ty Thomas saying you'll have to kill me before I quit.
Well, if they make their way back into this ring, someone may die.
Yeah, I think Eric Corvis would be A-okay with that happening.
Like, I mean, we have the padding and the canvas as thin as it is. It's there for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, you still feel the pain, but you're not going to die. I mean, let's call it what it is.
And in the meantime, the members of the contingent are not stopping with just exposing the wood frame. They're removing the ropes. They're trying to remove the ring to its bare structure.
Once again, Corvis and Ty in the battle.
We're done!
All right, BT Bull is saying we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
And as I said earlier, I guess this is part of an earlier plan. They're done with their phase of the plan.
You called it, Nick. Oh, hang on. Sean Damage McNellis.
They didn't plan for this.
Joey Adams and the Bro Team Pack, Seaway and Blade, taking out all four members of the contingent. Look at Eric Corvis. Look at the look on Corvis's face. He has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't part of Corvis's plan.
And now Ty Thomas putting Corvis's hand underneath the board.
And that's board and steel. Wood and steel.
It's making Eric scream bloody murder.
Oh. Then Ty just stomping down on the board. Corvis still refusing to quit. Finally extricating his hand from underneath that board. Oh, but he's set up Ty with a head of steam looking for that kick. Corvis able to catch the leg and send Ty down, and again.
Now it's really the hardest part of the ring.
The entire ring is now the hardest part of the ring. And because we need a little bit extra, Corvis is going to bring a chair into the ring.
I mean, at this point, you might as well.
This match has entered a territory of ultimate brutality.
Just slamming the turnbuckle into the head of Ty Thomas. The Mat Mechanic, the Gambler, not just fighting for a championship, practically fighting for their very lives right now.
This is personal for sure, and you can see it right now.
Who knows how deep we are into this match, and it is already one of the most brutal that we have seen.
Corvis setting up for a suplex onto the bare boards. I mean, we got to be. These boards can actually break, folks. There's not a whole lot under this. There's some cross beams. There's metal cross beams. That's all that's supporting the boards.
And then if you go through that, you're DDT onto the board. And if you go through the board, you're going right into the floor. Well, if you can make it through the steel beams that are underneath the wood.
At best, steel beams break your fall.
If those wooden boards separate, you are exposed straight to steel.
If you're lucky, you'll make it through to the floor.
Once again, Ty Thomas refusing to give up. Corvis just whipping him with a ring rope. Not getting all of that one, but yeah, that one will work. And now just using the ring rope to choke Ty.
I think he got on his eyes, breaking his eyes with the rope.
I'm doing my best.
Well, the fans here at ringside bloodthirsty, thinking that the mat mechanic isn't quite dealing enough damage to Ty. Scoop slam by Ty onto the boards.
This hurts so bad. No, please.
Eric feeling the impact of his own plan.
Ty can't believe that Corvis said no.
But Corvis thought this was going to be a 4-on-1, 5-on-1. He didn't account for damage to Bro Team Back and Joey Adams.
Oh, Corvis was looking like he was trying to beg off.
It almost looked like Ty almost dodged it, like he knew it, but he still couldn't get out of the way.
I think that was just his arm lifting Ty's body. Ty Thomas was able to reverse his way out of the suplex. The mat mechanic taking the full force of that.
Ty almost looked like he was going for a cover there. There's no pinfalls.
I mean, that's just instinct. You go for a pinfall whenever you have a high damage receiver like that. And Corvis putting Ty through a steel chair.
Through the chair, and then when you're done with the chair, you hit the wood of the ring.
Corvis just slapping Ty.
That's frustration setting in Eric Corvis.
What I was about to say, Eric clearly growing increasingly frustrated.
But that could be better for Ty, as weird as that sounds.
The inside-out chair now being delivered to the head of Ty Thomas.
Nothing sounds good to Ty right now.
Is that the chair leg supports?
Indeed it is.
The broken chair now in pieces, those pieces being used as weapons. Ty fighting it off as Corvis tries to deliver it to the head of the gambler. Pedigree from Ty Thomas, he hits it! Normally I'd say make a cover, but that doesn't matter in this match.
Where am I?
Well, Corvis has no idea where he is, but he doesn't have the sense to give up. He's saying no. Ty locking up the ankles.
Ty's going to have to remind him through pain and torture.
Is he going to give up? Corvis says no.
I don't know what it's going to take for either one of these men to win this match.
I mean,
what they've both been through.
I mean, as I said before, unconsciousness will end the match, and it's looking like it might go that way. Back elbow by Corvis, another one. Looking for a zero machine. He hits the zero machine on the gambler. Corvis yells he's done. Ref Jimmy Storm's going to ask Ty.
What do you say? You want to quit? Come on.
Ty can't even say it. He's just shaking his head.
There's no chance.
It's going to take more than that.
You can see the welts on Ty's back from the damage that has been caused in this match. Even Jimmy Storm doesn't even want to get over there. The brutality that's happening.
Corvis looking to tear the face of Ty Thomas apart.
I think he let go. I think he let go of it too early. I mean, it sounds awful, but I think Corvis could have held that a little bit longer.
I mean, we've seen wrestlers' mouths be ripped open by a turnbuckle support, and it is not pretty.
There's nothing pretty about this type of match. This is a boiling point. This is the end of the line for these two guys.
Corvis with the zero machine on the apron.
Oh, what's left of the apron.
Fair point. Ty able to fight his way out of it. Ty looking for a pedigree. Corvis trying to fight his way out of it. He's got a hand on the rope to make sure that pedigree doesn't happen. And backdrop puts Ty Thomas onto the boards, onto the steel, and then onto the floor.
You want to talk about getting a hit on the hardest part of the ring? That's about as bad as it gets.
Corvis just trying to drop down to go out to ringside and hurt himself a little bit on dropping down.
I don't know what else Corvis could possibly be getting right now.
Is that a handcuff?
That is handcuff.
Those are handcuffs. I'm not 100% sure that handcuffs are the best way. I mean, just throw your opponent into the ring, hit the boards, hit the steel.
I mean, that hasn't worked either.
All right.
This has been part of Eric's game plan. The cuff's not on all the way, clearly. Grabs another pair of cuffs and hits him with those.
I mean, if the first one doesn't work, I try again, I guess. Now Ty secured in the handcuffs and a headbutt from Corvis.
Yeah, Corvis making sure that those ones are locked in.
Just yelling at Ty, give up, quit.
No!
Ty's still saying no.
That's more of this.
I mean, Nick, at what point do you just give up?
I don't know, especially considering Ty seems stuck right now.
I mean, he's in handcuffs. There's not much. Like,
I mean,
would you want your guy to give it up at this point just to avoid permanent damage?
I know you should be starting to throw it out, but I mean, at some point, someone's got to step in.
That's it. It's I quit or unconsciousness. Those are the only two ways to win this match. Right into the face of Ty Thomas.
Too much.
I mean, it's...
Come on, what do you say? You would quit? You saying no, champ? You saying no?
It's looking pretty dire.
Nick, I mean, I can't help but know that you don't look so good over here.
I'm a little lost for words. I'm not.
Oh.
I mean, it's getting to the point where it's a personal thing for you. I mean, this is someone that he's not. Let's be real. He's your friend.
This is it.
Oh, Nicholas
All right.
Cage just left the booth.
All right, he's going back to the locker room. Is Nick K. And I don't blame him. Oh, wait, no. He's not going to the locker room. Nick K. getting involved in this match. Oh, and just clubs Eric Corvis on the side of the head.
And he's got the key. Nicholas Cage has the key.
Yeah, he threw the keys to Ty Thomas. Oh, those were not keys. Those were the broken handcuffs.
Oh, but Jimmy Storm has the key. Those referees, they got everything.
Well, Nick K literally sacrificing his body to get Ty Thomas unlocked from the handcuffs, or at least give him the opportunity to get unlocked from the handcuffs. And that's it. Ty Thomas is free. Corvis in a heap at ringside. Ty's exposing the metal, exposing the steel of the ring. I don't know what he's got in mind for Corvis, but it's just bad news.
This is a side of Ty Thomas you've never seen.
What are you doing?
Is he squishing his head in between the beam and the wood?
Between the beam and the wood of the ring. Eric Corvis quit! He said I quit! Ty Thomas is your UWA Elite Champion! It's jackpot for the gambler!
UWA Elite Champion!
The gambler cashes out as your new UWA Elite Champion, And look out to ringside is the contingent. Ty, watch your back. BT Bull, Chris Powers, Ryan T, and E Money Millie all out at ringside.
Oh, now they're surrounding the ring.
And Nick K in the middle of it. Nick's got a chair.
What's left of that chair? I mean, listen. Like, can we just let him have his moment at this point? Even I'm, man enough to say that.
Ty Thomas saying, I have to destroy the monster I created. Corvis yelling, get him. None of the members of the contingent are going for it, though. At least not right away. BT Bull talking to E Money Millie, saying, look at me, listen to me. E Money Millie taking off the shirt.
That's probably the best decision he's made here in UWA Elite.
I mean, Millie's seeing the writing on the wall, I guess.
I mean, he got tired of being bossed around. I don't blame him.
Well, the rookie making the veteran decision. Powers, Ryan T, BT Bull.
Now Ryan T taking off the shirt.
Eric Corvis is seeing his kingdom crumbling in front of him.
Ryan T said it's not me. And then there was 3.
I mean, Ty Thomas right now just watching the contingent implode.
And now Chris Powers also removing the shirt and throwing it in the face of Eric Corvis. And
it's just Bull.
Look at the ring.
It's just Bull.
Look at the 4 in the ring. It's the contingent. This is where it started. This is where it began, and this is where it ends.
Nicholas K. Associates becoming the contingent with the addition of Eric Corvis. Corvis just slapped BT Bull. Oh! The knockout punch by BT Bull. Maskless.
That has been brewing inside Bull for months.
Ty Thomas leaping into the arms of BT Bull. The contingent is no more. And your UWA Elite Champion for the first time in his career, the Gambler. Truly terrific. And he is now 100% good as gold, Ty Thomas. Ladies and gentlemen, UWA Elite fans, be with us March 14th, 2026 as UWA Elite raises the bar one final time. Until then, I'll say for JC, for the UWA Elite Hall of Famer Cypress, for Nick K, for Shannon May, Rich Reed, John Bowes, President Dave Swan, and all of us at UWA Elite, this is the man of 1,000 spreadsheets, MC Hale, saying we will see you at ringside.